Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Inaahn Field Guide Presents Shades of Blood. I am your typical host, Katsudan, and with me we've got the Shades of Blood crew.
I am Nova. I will be GMing Shades of Blood like I do standard. We had the miss a week or two.
We've also got Nyx.
Hello everyone. Nova is once again escaping being repeatedly hit with hammers in exchange for DMing.
He deserves our mercy for that.
We've got Tank.
I'm full of cookies.
We've got Genus.
I am full of salad.
And we've got Fry.
I am so full of leftover pizza.
Whoa.
This is a not so homebrew campaign set in a homebrew setting. That
Brew campaign.
Yeah, it is a Paizo AP. Actually, we're playing Shades of Blood.
It's not homebrewed, it's rebrewed.
Yeah, we put it back in the oven.
How about say it's twice brewed coffee?
We actually have an announcement this week, believe it or not. Next week, Tank and I, and maybe some other people, will be going live to give a read through of that new Impossible Magic book coming out.
We'll be able to give details early before they go out on the street date.
Yep.
Not going to be showing things like visually going through because that's not acceptable. But we will be.
We'll be yapping about it. It's a very podcasty style stream we've got in mind.
There
Think
will
of it
almost
as the Reddit AMAs, except by people who know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
for the most part.
Well, more than a redditor.
You know what I'm like. I send you things and then you're like, no, but that doesn't
True. No, fair.
that
You know
doesn't
what?
actually
Fair.
work, and I'm like, shit.
Fair and
But
true.
Tank, wait. You're a Redditor.
No!
No.
No!
The worst fate.
And Keep on the Deep Dark will be resuming this week as well. But that's it for my announcements, unless anybody else has anything. Fry, are you pregnant yet?
I'm pregnant!
Not
Damn,
quite yet.
I got the wrong way
I like how-
around.
My brain was going to the same fucking joke as well.
I guess we're all pregnant today.
We're all pregnant.
Pregnant with big.
Pregnante.
Greg and Ant.
Anyway,
Oh.
last time on Shades of Blood, disaster struck as a plague, a wave of shadows overtook the island and caused a minor incident where
We managed to save Butchie.
There was a minor incident. There may be ramifications in the future of Inaahn.
as shadows swept across the island, the town was besieged by shadowy beasts and beasts coated and possessed by shadow.
We little freaks.
Due to the actions of the PCs, a majority of people were saved from murderous shadow beasts. Where they left off, their benefactor was talking to them about pursuing the source of this darkness. And unfortunately, this means that the expedition to the observatory will have to be delayed, as they must instead make an expedition into the Dark Heart, or the Heart of Darkness. Whoa. Let me activate the scene.
Where have I heard that before?
We go to the
Heart
Shadow
of
Madness.
Darkness.
Yes, I do believe that we will, like I was saying, we will have to. I believe that this event is worth pursuing more than the observatory at the time. I'm going to be delaying my expedition to the observatory and instead moving to travel to the island. It appears that the darkness is coming from an island to the north, an island known as Vil Esmar. Vil Esmar?
Okay.
That's all. It's let me type that up too.
How do you spell that?
Vil Esmar will be I've already organized with Tikal, who is the Tikal was that spire dweller guy who was going to rent out the observatory while she was gone.
Yeah, the big crustacean boy.
No, the
No,
masked
the masked man.
Strange
Big
mask man.
crustacean. Am I misremembering?
He was talking to
You
her.
are.
He was speaking with
Um,
Frank and
Yeah. We were going to use his boat, the Twilight I believe it was it the I think it was the Twilight Talon. 1 second. Sorry, this is a bit scuffed. I'm still
we're a
like
couple of months out of yeah, we're a couple.
I was
of
about
months
to
out
say,
of
it's
practice.
been a hot minute. That's why I can't
Yeah.
quite remember.
I remember the broad strokes.
You are abroad.
The Twilight Song. We'll be using Clayton's boat, the Twilight Song, to travel to the island. I've already been she holds up a map. I've already gathered what we need to travel there. We'll have to land on the southern portion due to the island being mostly surrounded in cliffs.
Could climb.
Satella
There's
rubs
I
some
don't
sleep
think
from
that
her
would work
eyes.
out.
Yeah, Satella rubs some sleep from her eyes and takes a sip of coffee from a beat to hell iron cup that she has attached to her backpack.
Simply
Alright.
walk up
Well then we can. Well then we'll go there, I guess.
Yes. Make sure anything you need to buy, you should buy now. It's not while it isn't terribly far away. It's about 2 or 3 hours by boat. You should probably still gather what you need.
Yes.
There's no guarantee the seas will be safe for a return
I
journey
have
with everything that's
purchased-
happened.
I have purchased new Hess gardening gloves.
Hess garden gloves.
Hess gardening.
Yeah, Hess gardening
His
gloves.
gardening glove is pretty
Let me
good.
rename the item entirely.
Boo!
I do need to get hand
I'm gonna
wraps at
keep
some
a hold
point.
on my 15 gold actually, because I'm doing pretty good on spells right now.
If you need hand wraps, I can help fund that. I've got 26 gold.
I think.
Nah, it's fine. It doesn't have to be right now.
Yeah,
I
just
have
like
a weapon,
if
it's
anything
just-
needs funding, I can help.
Nah, it's just in the future because I do have an unarmed attack. It'll give it a use rather than just being what, like 2d4.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like everyone is ready, so we can preempted this a little bit, which is nice. So we can get. She puts her hands together, so we can get moving as quick immediately. And with that, you will head out on the Twilight Song. The Twilight Song is a moderately sized boat. It is a cutter, and you are unmolested upon the sea. Now let me pull up the map.
Now on the boat, on the other hand,
Yeah, so Tella's not safe.
help me.
That is a cool island shape, I gotta say, by the way.
Oh.
It's a very nice island shape.
That is a funky shape.
At first, I thought it was a face because it's like you have like a hook
Yeah,
nose, like right here.
Yeah,
kind
it
of
Now-
looks like handsome
Ink
Squidward.
or something.
You don't
A
see
little
the.
bit?
Do you? What? I don't know exactly what you see, but you land down here. Yeah.
Full map, no tokens.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want to like dictate where we land, yeah, you have it there. I was gonna say like put a little doodle, like a scribble.
The land
that works
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to reveal something.
Given how Inaahn is, maybe the goddess had a pet.
There are just islands.
That's also a
actually.
landmark.
Oh, hold on.
Me, Pee-wee, I'm on the map.
Get off the map!
We're landing here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to... There's something on the map that I need to reveal that I don't seem to be able
Are there
to.
macros or something, perhaps?
I don't think so.
Again,
I'm trying to figure out how what these are actually, because I thought they're not what I thought they were.
they're not tiles you double click?
Apparently not.
Are they actually actors or something, perhaps?
Don't know. Sorry, we're having a bit scuff session. Okay, who the fuck is doing this? Please.
It's
Just-
just
it-
nothing.
It's Miles. Just don't worry about it. That's not the problem right now.
Oh, shit.
No, they are tiles.
They're tiles.
Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll jury rig it.
We're doing it live!
Doing it live.
We are actually. Cats, why are you listening? Oh, wait, that's the observer.
Okay. The landing point.
Wow.
So, you arrive on the island. You land on one of the few sandy shores on this craggy island. So you're
So we ascend up, like, if these are one of the only shores
yeah,
you can land on,
your
that would be
benefactor.
immediately.
Your benefactor is basically tells you, okay, so I'm going to make a camp here. I would like you guys to scout ahead.
Base camp. Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Do be careful. Our goal, there is, according to the map, there is a cave structure to the north, on the northern part of the island. This is roughly analogous with where these shadows are coming from. So I'd like you to go see what's going on over there while I'm setting this up. Or at least start heading that way.
We will go look. Of course.
Understood.
I appreciate it. I'm going to keep Mr. Oates with me for safety right now. She like looks around at the there's the jungle, the dense, dark jungle in front of you.
He's white.
I do not want to be alone here.
Understood.
If that's all right.
Stella adjusts her glasses. Well,
No, perfectly understandable given the circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
Stella adjusts her glasses and she claps her hands. Well, we might as well get a move on.
Alrighty. Good luck! And you guys walk into the bush.
We're traveling.
Oh, trouble.
Alrighty. So, map. Get in the map.
We're going on a journey, an adventure.
As you travel, the island is covered in a dim light. Or the lighting is dark. It's not the brightest place in the world.
Just
shrubs.
like me.
Yeah, the greenery is dense, blocking out the sun.
Even more so than normal, the dark shadow emanating from further up in the island is causing a gloom to set upon the island. While the brush is dense, you are able to actually follow some maybe game trails. There are trails on the island. It's just you're not quite sure why there are trails on the island. I don't.
Curious about
If
that,
it's,
but-
I mean,
If
if it's
you-
an archipelago, people probably do come here to hunt. They can only.
Yeah, I can actually,
Live
if
off
you
the
want to give
surface.
a survival check.
Yeah, I can give you a survival check, definitely. Is like tracking in this case? Or is it like a clickable you have?
It's a custom. I have a button.
Excellent, give me the button. I also had a separate question. I was gonna ask about doing a recall knowledge with nature, because I was curious if the like the wildlife is being affected by the gloom, because obviously it's darker in their plants.
Let's see, survival. Hey,
I also put a nature button there for you.
I
Get
can
it,
do whatever.
Satella.
I am bad. My brain is working poorly right now.
too seasick.
You're a little loopy from the boat, Carmel. The plants, a lot of the plants here are native and not found anywhere else. You're not sure if how these plants, besides, dim lights, typically not great for a lot of plants, but a lot of these plants are, they're underbrush type plants. They actually thrive in shaded conditions. So you're not actually sure how affected by the shadowy darkness they are. In addition, you're no... what's the word?
Green speaker?
You're no animal tracker, right?
Oh yeah, no.
You're not familiar with the wildlife here.
Carmel is plant-like.
So this kind of just looks like a game trail, but you wouldn't be able to pinpoint any specific cause. Maeve and
is a
Satella,
plant
however,
Carmel's standing like staring at tracks and just looks up and is like, there are animals here. Very confidently.
Maeve, it's these trails. They are obviously used by the animals fairly regular. However, while you're like touching around, looking for tracks, you do find humanoid footprint, barefoot.
They're
Someone-
Toesies.
At minimum, someone around here is not walking around with shoes.
That can't be comfortable.
I mean, it's perfectly fine, Satella says, standing on her Druva nubs.
Satella, after listening to Carmel mutter to herself about underbrush growth, you do recall a library book you pulled out once on gardening, and while it wasn't your forte, yeah, these plants are actually probably fine right now. Though you should surmise if they were set in darkness, like actual pure darkness, for a long time, they would die, as any other plant would.
Satella pipes up. This is a special kind of fern that's pretty alright in the shade, but I don't think that they're going to be very good if they stay in total darkness like this for too long.
Well, it's
Now we need to
not
solve
even
the problem.
necessarily. It's not necessarily even just the darkness. If it has the effect the creatures also had.
Carmel's just absorbing all nature around
Yeah,
her.
what the hell are you doing?
She's channeling in elements.
I got my elements.
Yeah.
That's a new animation.
Oh, I put it in myself.
Really cool.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
good.
if the darkness overhanging the archipelago has any similar effect to the creatures we fought, it does seem to sap the life out of things. Things might start perishing from that rather than just a simple lack of light.
Speaking of light, I would need to reapply that. Who wants a light orb on them?
I would appreciate.
Well,
Oh no, wait,
Uh,
right, yeah, no. Satel is the one that has a. I am a fool.
I've got the light spell.
Yeah.
Lumen emits her own light.
I have dark vision.
Yep. Before you
We-
lies a
we-
dim trail forward.
Onward.
Are the overlapping lights making it so bright? Oh, there goes Karma.
You never know if there's been hunters through here.
As you
Find
pass
us.
into the, as you walk down the trail, I'm gonna need a perception check. So let me get the button.
Okay.
Gotta get.
Perceiving. Let's see, does keen eyes count? Counter this?
Hey,
Let's look
Nova,
at
what are we doing for hero points, by the way?
keen eyes.
I do my typical hyper generous start with 3, get 1 every hour because I just like
Oh, start with 3. Yeah, fuck.
I like doing funny
Roll.
things.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Nova, keen
Mhm.
eyes is a thing that gives me like a chance. Makes it better at spotting hiding creatures. But this might not, if this is not hiding creatures, just ignore that +2 I'm adding here. Oh, it doesn't matter.
So, Lumen. No one else notices it, but as a Mox, you have, I believe you have some form of scent.
Correct. Foot of imprecise.
Yep. As the wind shifts slightly, you get a whiff of something and realize that you are being tailed right now.
No.
Positions.
So tell it like Mr. Krabs
Do you have an idea
scuttles
of what
into the middle of the
direction?
formation.
It's from behind you
How-
somewhere.
How far down the trail?
Not far. Whatever it is in the underbrush and has been creeping behind you
Hmm.
for quite some time.
I don't like that.
What does it smell like? Am I smelling like,
Some
like
kind of
oils from equipment or something more animalistic?
something animalistic, something that smells.
It smells like piss.
Satala,
It-
what did you
There
do?
is a. It smells. I don't know how I could describe something smelling angry. It smells bitter.
I would call this something is angry and stressed. There's a sort of bitter and acrid.
Something
to
that
it, like
smells
house
with. It's a bitter animalistic smell.
It's a smell of adrenaline and sweat. Would
Yeah.
probably be a good way of putting it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where'd all the light go?
And as
I turn. Yeah.
as you guys stop and clearly get into position, it realizes that its ruse is up.
I was gonna say, roughly, Lumen would reach for a stone, like a loose stone from the beaten path, and lob it into the brush where she thinks it is.
Okay.
Not bad initiative roll for Stella.
Yeah.
Yeah, rolling at 17 helps.
Oh my god. And as it arrives,
A singular rat.
It's
it
him.
reveals itself to you.
Singular
Come
on.
giant rat.
Oh my god, is glowing red with power.
Horrifying.
His vibes rancid.
Tell him.
I gotta remember my stat line.
It glares at you with a rage. And as it pulls out, you see it it takes a defensive position, solemn and quiet. A warrior stance.
Uh-oh.
But it's gonna show how it's kung fu.
What do you think Paizo meant by this? The singular.
That is a success. What would you like to recall about the clanless one?
Oh no.
The reasoning for it hunting us.
As you use your you wave your hand in a mystic pattern, and revealed to you
Then I hit it with
small-
the stick. No!
revealed to you is a small rat who, a black and white scene of horror. He watches, hidden from his home, as his parents are trampled by the great Maul dragon that annihilated his clan in an instant. As your group poked and prodded the beast into a rampage. He in
So
that
is
day
it like-
swore revenge. You see an image in your mind's eye of him sneaking, clinged to the back of a boat.
So is he like half Sasuke, half Batman?
Yes.
He's Ratman.
He's Ratman.
He's
I'll
Sasuke.
tell I hope that every level we just have increasingly more absurd rat encounters.
And as you bring your gaff down, he has to use a reaction or not die.
Not today!
As you bring your thing down, he gains 35 temp HP.
Holy shit!
Oh my
and
god.
strides twice off the map. He's gone.
That's. Huh.
This,
That was
for the
100%
record,
worth the hero point.
for the
He is,
record, viewers, I was making fun of Paizo because they thought a real cool encounter, TM, a serious and very cool encounter that the player should do at this level, level 2, was a single giant rat. Treasure.
That's so
As
baffling. to me.
as it scurries off into the bush, it squeals with vengeance.
If
It will be back.
if we could understand rat, we'd be hearing how it's gonna grind levels off screen and keep pursuing us.
You hear
I
the
fully
horrifying
expect this to
screech of a
return.
Korean webtoon protagonist.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck you.
Wretched.
I 100% expect him to return at least twice so we have the rule of 3. If not, you have failed me as a DM.
I'm gonna go with the rule of 10, one for every level we get.
Before you, after that incidental encounter, knowing that that thing dwells in the shadows somewhere, you continue along the path, which now forks left or right.
Am I able to discern if either of the paths have the bare footprints that I spotted before?
Sure. We'll do a survival check about it.
Just plain check, or you have a button?
I got a button.
Yeah, excellent. Hey.
Please understand, while I've survived on my own for many years, it is mostly living in a cave, not traveling through forest.
There are definitely more footprints. So, the left path climbs higher up in like a higher elevation point in the island. The right path goes down more. The footprints there are more footprints that go both ways. However, there are definitely more that go to the right, not the left.
I should go to the left. Cat says that. So
Are
Tala
these-
would probably suggest the one that has more footprints.
Oh, I didn't.
The left begins with a cooler letter, Lumen says.
It's true.
Um,
I feel like a Lumen can be very easily become directionally challenged, and her solution is to stand up her spear and let it fall and walk in that direction.
you know what? We'll
That's
go
a fun
left
solution for it.
because Lumen suggested it.
Okay. Is everyone okay with that? You want to go left?
Wait, which was the more populous one? Excuse me.
The right.
Yeah, we'll go left. Turns on your phone's flashlight.
Blink.
If you want to move Pee-wee along the path.
Oh.
That's a good reaction.
Nice reaction.
Alrighty. Let's see
Now
here.
looks like our deadliest encounter yet.
Another
Two
rat.
giant rats.
My God.
One second. You'd be starting at the bottom here and moving up.
Started from the bottom over here.
Alrighty. This trail is worn and cuts through most of the underbrush. While there are places that the greenery still creeps into the path's way, there's an opening here.
There is open.
Okay.
Trudge.
Who would be the lead of our marching order, actually?
Be top.
Lumen.
Or Lumen, yeah.
So, would anyone like to do anything while they're here? But
Exploration actions?
yeah, if you have exploration actions, get those on. That's important.
Like, really, it would be like Tala Lumen, Carmel in the center, and then Satella and Maeve in the back.
Yeah, it makes sense.
If someone else is better suited to scouting, I can just defend to maintain my shield. Or I could be searching because they have good perception. I think I'll go with the search.
I'll scout.
Oh.
Give yourselves the scout.
I can't even detect magic.
Yeah, I don't really have good stats for
I'll just search.
If you have bad
Ex-
stats, that's when you scout. Or etc.
well, Lumen scouting right now. I'll think
Yeah.
of something.
Do you have a parrying
Yeah.
shield, anything you could use to raise a shield and defend with?
No.
Your perception's as good as mine. So you can
I
use
could-
Actually, you should be on investigate because you are
farm
like,
touch.
checking things out.
I
Yeah.
could repeat a spell to just repeat shield. So yeah, I think I'll do that.
Yeah, you know what? I'll investigate.
Investigate.
I'll put here's a perception DC.
Okay. Only for the searchers.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm searching.
Alright, Carmel. There are lots. Well, there are less humanoid footprints this way. You do find lots of little pits. Little pity footprints in the ground, which you surmise are probably from insectoid legs.
Uh-oh.
Tala, would you like to recall? Would you like to hit the nature button? I don't have a button for this. To recall knowledge about what may have laid these tracks, since you're invested.
You're recalling on creatures.
Sure.
You could use esoteric lore.
You
I'd love
could
to
use
say.
it.
Very esoteric.
Okay. There's some tracks you recognize here. Some ones that you recognize from the other island. from Argenta, the outskirts. There are clearly giant centipedes in the area. But you also see some hexapodal tracks, which you surmise might be from ants. Big ants.
Ants and ants and ants and ants and ants.
And some smaller, more spread out ones that from something that can maybe fly.
Rolling my relevant law.
Bug.
Lore.
Bug.
Unfortunate, you don't get much more than what Tala would have gotten. Basically, as Tala's like explaining this to everyone, you get about the same. Unfortunately, Carmel, it's you're just not that knowledgeable about bugs. They're not delicious fruits. They're not savory. They're not excellent vegetables. You know bugs the only things you know about bugs is how to rid them from your garden. If specific bugs anyway.
Just mind where you step.
Now, Lumen, you're glowing, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Technically, a few of us are.
Yeah, good. She says that. she cites her sources.
Yeah.
From Wikipedia,
If you poke
the
Carmel,
free
you can
the
get
free
more from the
encyclopedia.
sources. Sorry,
Good.
Nick, go ahead.
But yes, Lumen is glowing.
Okay.
They took
Let me-
that first.
Maeve is also glowing technically.
Yes, I do have the light effect on me.
That is actually a point, since we have gotten. Oh, right, there are bugs. Don't forget your antidotes and anti-plagues if you acquire them. Unless you want to save them for further in.
Yeah, let me see.
Emphasize the diphthong vowel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and if I'm able to drink my antidote and anti-plague for this trick, I will do that.
I'll hold off on the anti-plague. I don't feel like
I
the
do
insects
not.
are going to
I
be
have
plague
no such
ridden.
things. However, I will eat this one fruit. Humph.
Yeah, I always forget it doesn't auto-apply the effect.
Carmel crunches straight through an apple core.
Yes.
100%.
It's the extra cyanide.
Satella looks a little concerned.
Goods for you.
But yeah, you're free to move if you so wish.
I'm fairly certain it's not.
Okay. So, Lumen. I need everyone to stop moving. You hear a shift in the brush. No, wait, it's not in the. You look up. It's in the trees. As
It's
you
all in
see,
your hands.
as these three beetles begin to, they glow and let out a high-pitched squeak of frustration as a new glowing insectoid has entered their territory.
Rival critter.
Territorial display.
They're getting light mogged.
I feel like my bid is being taken.
You'll have to bid harder.
Uh-oh. There's the cat's initiative roll.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Can't see very well. These things are so bright.
I'm
Just
practically
swing it.
Torch.
Are you a living torch?
Yes.
Carmel, all these insects are about 20 feet up.
Ah, I see.
There.
In that case, I am gonna consult the Airburster website real quick. 30-foot line. I think if I burst from here, I can hit these two. The back.
Okay.
The crown is gonna skitter over, and you see her sort of reach back and just dig her gardening glove into the ground and just picks up and throws an entire bramble bush of thorn seeds
Oh boy.
to hit them in the wings.
Oh, that's wrong. There we go. And as you do, the bramble bush careens into the tree line and kills two of them. You watch as their exoskeletons separate and they fall. And as they fall, and hit the ground, they let out a flash. Lumen, there is a strong scent in the air as they die.
But they're emitting pheromone.
I went and did not place a AoE line down because I didn't like air, so I didn't sew anything, I figured.
Yeah, so have any of you guys ever had the misfortune of killing a wasp or something outside and then wondering why there's like a dozen turning up
Personally, no.
minutes later?
Yeah.
The beetle approaches you.
Don't lie.
It flies down to attack you specifically, Lumen.
Understandable.
Your lights together are incredibly blinding. As it rams you with its horn, doing very little damage.
Yeah. Stop it. Yeah. You know what the heck?
And then it starts to flare up, and it does a sort of flashbang maneuver, which I'm gonna need Talon Women to make a fortitude save as the light blasts out of its abdomen.
Does my own light offset it at all?
No. He's doing that Arbiter of the God's Wrath post where he's like reflecting light straight into your eyes.
Flashback!
Tala to make a save too.
Up, up.
Tala, you have gone medically blind.
Luckily both of you are able to shield your eyes in time, and nothing comes of this.
Uh-oh.
You hear, as the pheromones diffuse upon the area and their corpses fall to the ground, you hear this skittering of 100 legs from the bushes.
Oh, lovely, more of these.
As they go to attack you, Tala. And I'll need Tala to make the fortitude save as its fangs scratch your skin. A second skittering beast crawls in from the bush and tries to strike Lumen, missing entirely.
Okay.
My fucking eyes.
Also, don't mind me, I forgot to actually apply antidote because I hit use
Foolish individual.
And it didn't apply it, and it just consumed it.
Yes, there's no way to
Yeah.
automatically apply items unless you have a module. The modules do everything the real system doesn't.
It feels
You
like
just
a
might
See if
start.
we can
oversight.
reduce the numbers around Lumen.
It's how the items are coded.
We're gonna hit this guy with a needle dart.
More like needle farts. Oh!
Why would you do that?
Time to get flash. Oh, I was about to say time to
Franco
get
What if I
Right.
flash.
believed in myself?
What have you believed?
Yeah! There we go.
Yep, your darts impact the beetle, and as it does, you pin its elytra to the ground, and it falls dead.
Elytra Minecraft.
Elytra Minecraft, That is what
Electra Minecraft.
and as it does, it lets out. Lumen can smell another burst of pheromones.
Awful.
Here comes Mama.
And you know, I'm gonna spend an action to help get that one away from Tala, so it at least has to. Well, actually, no, because Tala's about to be laid up. Lumen, you have a reach weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excellent. Okay, I'm gonna title Surge to shove that one away from you, so even if you miss, it'll have to spend an action to get it back.
Yes. Yeah, Lumen waves a very long stick around.
Okay,
Let's see, it's Fortitude.
failure.
Okay, so it's up to, but I'm just gonna shove him 5 feet back right here.
Okay. You unleash a. You call a. How does the wave form here?
There's essentially just like a small like puddle that seems to spontaneously form like between the two of them before it just shoots up in a geyser and shoves him back.
Okay.
And that's my
Yep.
turn.
It recoils as it loses grip on the ground and is pushed backwards. Lumen, a lot of stuff just sprang on you.
Oh, that's a lot of centipede. Lumen bears her spear down on the one that's just been pushed away. In fact, no, I will. No, Tala is going next. Tala may eviscerate the one adjacent to her. So yes, I shall
I'll try
swing. Shall attempt to swing at the one that's going to push away. Yeah, what? Just swaying at MAP. Nope.
It manages to weave between your strikes like a cobra. Like a cobra arced up to strike, it moves left, it moves right. Your strikes are unable to land.
And then I shall shift imminence over to my catching spot.
Okay. Hala, you have been scratched by a horrid bug.
Truly, I cannot let this go unpunished.
You know everything about centipedes. What do you wish to know?
What's like these? And where did they come from?
The type of venom they have.
Okay. Their venom is just a damage venom, though it can fatigue.
Very annoying. But we also have that herb that we can chew on to cleanse it if it gets that bad.
True.
I'm gonna go smack the shit out of it.
You bring your gaff in, and it is impaled upon the pointy bit.
Shake off the rest of it.
It makes a screeching noise as it curls and coils up into a little ball. As it dies, it emits a second, different pheromone into the air.
Oh boy.
Can you
Just
can I
pheromone
get that
scheme.
info as well?
Yeah, sure. Though there would be no way to know about it until it happened. The smell of its insides emanates to its outsides.
That's
What
Oh.
happens when you get stabbed, yeah. I guess I will... I can exploit vulnerability twice in a turn, right?
It doesn't
Pretty sure
have
it's once
flourish.
per round.
I mean, it does not have flourish.
Yeah, Esoterica, Manipulate, Thaumaturge... Oh, it
it
is
might
once
have
per
the
round,
actual
yeah,
frequency
yeah.
on it. It does have an actual frequency once per round, not a
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I see that now.
Let's see.
I will simply stride up to the next one. It's gonna be the same amount of actions regardless.
Go, my centipedes!
Centipoids.
I sent 10,000 centipedes to Satella.
Another elongated beast skitters out, this time landing its horrible little, its horrible forelegs into your thigh. Dealing 3 damage, Lumen.
Hmm.
Thou art injured.
And requiring a fortitude save,
I'm fine.
which you know
Lumen
completely.
is. Lumen has probably been bitten by way too many insects at this point.
Here's actually a useful tip, Nova, for the poisons. I believe they're attached, so they're in the text of the damage roll, right?
Yep.
You can drag that save into the strike damage roll to attach the save there.
Huh.
Lumen Strides
noted.
and arcs electricity between the 2 centipoids.
Lumen.
Okay.
Or Satella.
The entire party is called Lumen now.
But yeah.
The electricity arcs into them, and between them like a pair of rods as they stiffen for a moment. As you do, they both hiss and turn to you,
Uh-oh.
though neither of them are killed.
Garble, help!
Easycom will reach down into her bag, and oh, there comes another centipede. Maeve, you're under attack.
One comes from the flanks, Maeve, and it does not manage to hit you. Carmel.
Easy Carmel, she reaches down into her bag and she reaches out for an apple. She's about to bite it, and she looks down, and she's holding a full onion.
Oh
Onion?
boy.
Is that a grenade?
I'm about to
full
say
onion?
$5 says it's a grenade.
She takes a bite out of the onion and throws chunks it like a grenade.
Yeah, that's how you prime it.
Destruction.
Also, Carvel will bite into its skin and all.
Of course.
You gonna do? All right. Yeah, you lob your onion, and it annihilates it as it crashes into it. Its exoskeleton splits. You throw it, and there's like a disproportionate impact, as it like almost like a gunshot, like blows its head to smithereens, and pieces fly in every direction like a Dwarf Fortress message.
Holy fuck, Carvel has a fastball of 97 miles an hour.
Elemental Blast is funny. My third action will be to keep my shield up here.
You do that.
Alrighty. The centipede is going to, it's just going to run at Satella. If you have reactions, you may take them. This was a stride.
For level 2,
If no
Nova.
reactions, you never know.
You never know.
I trust people that if they have some kind of reaction.
If you weren't like a weapon, Tom did have that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like it would definitely be a Nova thing for a caster to have a freak reaction at level 2.
It would be a funny thing to do.
How do you do- it strikes twice in quick succession, Satella. How do you dodge that?
she whips around and the backpack takes the blow. Like she
Yeah,
goes to like cover her head in her hands.
The horror as it pokes 4 holes in your backpack, and you realize, Satella, that it is probably just injected a small amount of liquid into your books.
No! No!
It's fine. The books are very heavy and leather-bound ones.
No,
But there's an
no,
immediate sense of horror.
Orphan has redeemed the twist of fate for cats.
Thank you.
Oh.
So roll a 1d20 and deal that much damage to cats now.
What?
Good. Good.
I can't even remember what the Fist of Fate redeem does.
I think it's the 0 point.
Yeah, it's not a hero point. It's a you get advantage on your next roll.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
You got 5 more
Trust
centipedes.
me, you're gonna need it. Mine.
Okay, yeah, Mage now has this guy up in his face. I doubt he has any reactions. We're just gonna kneel down.
This one knows disrupting stance.
Yep. It wiggles to the as you throw your darts up. The motion of your hand causes it to recoil backwards, and it's able to narrowly dodge out of the way of the needles.
She's gonna quickly tap the divine symbol on her hat again, and a silvery shield is going to pop between. Oh, I guess
Alrighty.
I'll hit the one from when I started. There we go.
Okay,
Lumen.
gonna step onto the centipede's fallen brother. And let's try swinging again.
You're able to bring your the branch of endless light down upon him, and as you do, you embed it into its back, splitting its exoskeleton open.
Exoskeleton.
And as it dies, you hear a distant rustling.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Here
boy.
comes the giant. Here comes the kung fu frog. Brother.
Oh no, it's the high seas frog.
Maybe the rat is back.
Landless one.
Shall
He's
Fine.
aligned with the bug.
I shall shift imminence once more. Matter.
It's big. I'm gonna shit
Do I
my-
see anything?
You hear rustling from the south. Something. It doesn't sound small.
Big beetle is coming. Man, they may have some manner of Goliath.
Oh, it could be a Hercules.
Oh, very true. Maybe even an Atlas.
A Hercules beetle appears behind Carmel and launches her into the stratosphere.
12.
Thank you.
The videos of beetles fighting and the Hercules beetles in particular are so violent.
Tala will
I
just
really
walk
would
up, instantly
instantly
smash
launch
the
it in
centipede,
space.
and I want to roll a perception to try and seek out the other creature.
Sure. Let me. I can give you one of those. There you go. You see the brush in the distance moving. You see the black and red pattern of high hexapodal legs. Another large insect's coming, and as you do, you see it.
Oh
A
shit!
very large ant.
And
That's a big ant.
the mant.
Oh, that's a big fella.
Oh.
Okay.
The party screen is stuck on the observer, by the way.
Fixed. I only have 2 monitors, please understand.
Better than me.
Right.
I have 0 monitors.
Bringing your own monitor, like Satella.
Drawn to the scent of violence, to the smell of spilled ichor, a large ant has detected food and sees movement and moves in to attack.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Okay, well, we're gonna use our reaction to block that with the shield to at least mitigate some of that.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta want to mitigate that. Oh my god.
Yeah!
Oh.
Oh, your hit points.
Fortunately,
How's your
there's a
shield?
Annihilated.
Is your shield like dead, or is it just broken?
It's a
For the rest
shield.
of the encounter, it's the shield spell.
Oh, the
so-
shield spell. Yeah.
Essentially, it just wrapped its mandibles around the silvery barrier and just shattered it. Before they both
Yeah.
landed into like her,
The shield,
her abdomen.
your silver barrier does its best, but these hydraulically powered mandibles close in and push and then shatter the shield, and you feel 2 effectively swords embed themselves in your side. Just for a moment. Satella
Hello.
may have got chomped.
That sounds pretty bad.
Okay. I can't exactly help me besides killing this guy. So,
And that's what you should do then.
Satella is going to outstretch her hand and draw the lightning from the 2 centipedes she struck. And as she's doing so, her apakalu begins to spin, and little bits of needle darts begin whipping around as if in a tornado, crashing into this guy.
Yeah.
I'm being magic.
And
These
then-
small darts hit the ant and manage to model its exoskeleton very slightly. It takes damage.
Really?
Would you like to use... I will let you use your roll of fate to re-roll that damage dice.
Yeah, I'm
We'll-
gonna do that.
Yeah, I like that actually. Let the roll of fate be a superhero point.
That doesn't look bad.
There we go. That's more like it. That's almost a max roll.
Hey, we take
Who,
those.
It has failed. So how how does that look?
So, Maeve's needle darts that have been firing off get whipped up by basically a gravity well coming from her apakalu. Crash
I'm
into
getting
this
a
guy.
call. Give me a second.
you can still
You
narrate
must
it.
wait.
Yeah, they crash into this guy into like a small starburst pattern somewhere in his exoskeleton, and she takes that lightning she's been drawing from the centipedes that she used electric arc for, and brings it down like a hammer directly onto the starburst of little metal shrapnel.
Okay. Yeah, you bring down an arc of you bring it down upon him, and it punches enters his body, and it causes the his exoskeleton on the back to sear, and it pops. It lets out a screech, a horrible screech of pain as this bolt comes down.
Yeah, I know somatic components don't exist, but Satella very much casts with her hands. So I'm imagining, like, as she starts casting Thunderstrike, the outstretched hand closes into a fist and she slams it down into her other hand. That's it.
I am
Alrighty.
the ultimate power. Skitter, 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 skitter.
Do you Daikon charge?
It's time for the Daikon charge.
It's time for the Daikon chop.
Karma leaves her little, like, seat. She's just standing on a bunch of the wild growth and pulls out a gigantic tuber from the ground here as she walks past it and slammo. Me when I engage in horrible violence.
A successful hit. You bring your Daikon down, and the hit rings true.
Oh my god.
And does horrific damage.
Tough one.
How exactly do you do 22 damage with a Daikon?
God damn it!
I imagine it's a case of, because it's listed as piercing, but I imagine it's a case of like cracking the exoskeleton.
Yeah, as you
Hitting the already lightning-struck exposed part.
Yeah.
as you slap this thing with a heavy thunk, the Daikon impact reverberates through its body, and you watch as it spills ichor out of its joints.
Go, my Daikon. Let's see, where's that thing? It's... Yeah.
Good.
Violence.
Finally, get your retribution.
Yeah,
Get your
she's
skill.
first going to step, just in case.
Just in case.
And is going to... Yeah, she's going to stagger back, and is going to tap the holy symbol again, and try to lance out at him with needle darts again. I need your help right now, big guy. But what if I
That's
bleed?
But what if you believe?
Yeah,
What if you
Believe. 8 damage.
Damn.
How the darts arc towards this giant ant. How does it kill them exactly?
So seeing the crack in the exoskeleton that's been formed by Satella and Carmel, she just lances out the darts into that, and it finally pierces through and just skewers through it.
Yeah. So your darts ring out, and as they enter a weak spot, they pierce and fly out the back, and it falls to the ground with a heavy thump.
I need a short pipe break. I will be back.
Everyone gets their breath. You are surrounded by dead insects.
And probably living insects. Is this more forest or more jungle?
It's jungly. There are lots of living insects as well, but none quite as girthy as any of these.
Yeah, Maeve is just gonna like fall on her butt for a second. Okay,
How are you handling it?
Do we have 10 minutes, or should we get moving?
Yeah, not in a hurry.
All right. Then she's gonna try and treat wounds on herself.
It does have... Yeah, Lumen, this giant ant is probably... It's the size of a tiger, but it's built a lot lighter. You'd
Okay,
probably
well,
wager it probably has like 100 pounds. It has to at least weigh 100 or 150 pounds.
Oh, a certified hero point moment. Well, fortunately, I have more than 7 HP. Okay, well, I'll take that. Yeah, Maeve is, like, in the course of trying to treat her wounds. She has not had a brush with death that intense in quite a while, and while trying to treat the 2 puncture wounds, she winds up accidentally fidgeting and opening up further, and when trying to sew it, accidentally moves a piece of mandible that broke off that she didn't notice. Okay, that thing goes, I hope. And it's just gonna 2-action heal herself.
Ouch, ow.
Lumen finishes eating the random fungi that Carmel's foraged for, and then turns around and sees Maeve bleeding out and is like, what happened here?
That's rough, buddy.
This is self-harm.
Do you feel like Carmel
That's
just kind of
so
hands
sad.
mushrooms of healing to people, and they just don't understand?
While Maeve is accidentally committing self-harm, does it, can I get a nature check?
I'm
You can
fine.
just roll this one raw. There's no button.
I'll also drink one of my elixirs of life.
Lumen, as a Mox, you're not unfamiliar with these creatures known as flash beetles. You know that they have glands in their body that can be worth quite a bit.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Venus, are you okay? Do you need help?
Yeah, you watch as
Fix your dice.
you watch as Maeve drinks a potion, and she's like, I feel a little better, and you see the potion like leak out of her wound, like onto the
No,
ground.
no, wait. The potion fucking expired like 3 months ago.
Maeve just kind of narrows her eyes as she realizes the issue, and is going to just with a surly look on her face, is just going to pull out a bottle of alcohol and drink it.
Maeve's suffering right now reminds me of one time when I was having a pizza while I was watching a movie, and I just reached my hand over and I just pour soda on the pizza.
But your brain just completely turns
You just
off.
short
You know
circuited completely.
Let's see this. I want to
Entire
see,
bottle.
does this trend continue? Okay, no.
Maeve,
They were
are
so
you
bad.
okay?
The only thing you can resist is alcohol.
The alcohol is refreshing, and as you drink alcohol, you feel the shining smile and approval of your god. Every time is a good time to drink. I gain 5 HP.
Please.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Gain 5
Honestly,
HP.
genuinely, that would be a funny dwarf-esque rocket feat. It's just like you heal from drinking alcohol. With like a 10-minute cooldown or something.
While Maeve is starting to drink, does anyone want to mess with the bodies of the flash beetles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell
Lumen
me,
just shakes her head and just
Yeah.
like Maeve will sort herself out.
Maeve and Carmel were essentially doing a 10-minute activity there, but the other 3 people are available to tinker.
Now, this will be. You'll want to choose. This will only one person will be able to do this, and you will. There will be 3 checks.
I will aid, is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'll aid unless it's survival, then I'm not touching.
It is in
I
fact a
have-
survival.
Survival is something I'm not good
So you're probably gonna want to whoever's best at survival to do this.
Well, I've got 0.
I've got 0.
at. +2, so me, I guess.
Alright, so I will aid.
Fuck it, I'll aid.
Lumen. Okay, so Lumen gets a
Carmel
+1.
could also probably try.
She's in the middle of something.
Okay.
Your survival characters are over there,
Dying.
potioning and drinking. Yeah. Okay, so it's a successful aid. Unfortunately, it's still a failure. You get another. So we're gonna need another survival
No.
check.
And roll.
No, I
I-
used that button to
Oh,
aid.
that was your aid. Yeah. Okay.
So it was a
that
failed
don't-
aid, it wasn't a crit fail.
It was a failed aid. Yes.
Okay, that's your successful.
Okay, so that's one success. Would you like to try do it again?
Sure. So that failure.
Yep, that's a failure.
And
And
success.
a success. Okay. You were able to extract 7 light glands total.
Turtle?
Light glands can be used. You can either sell them, or they can be used as a material resource in the creation of any magic item with the light trade, or creates light, or does anything with light.
Can you use it to make flashbang?
Probably. I'd allow that. I'd allow you to get Starfinder flashbang grenades.
Light bug grenades.
Yeah, you should make a wooden can with it would function the same.
Now I like to imagine if you shook up, like, you know how like you can jar fireflies? If you like jarred one of these and shook it up and threw it, it would just violently buzz until it explodes out of the jar and then flies away. Doesn't even get hurt.
Oh my god. We flash over to the conversation down south.
Why would you say something like
On the
that?
ground, bleeding. Why are you breasts?
Why do you have these? What purpose do they serve?
She just
What do you
pokes
mean?
it with her boot. Like she's just kicking her boob. It's like that one doctor in Antarctica that had to give himself an appendectomy, but it's a babe trying to like basically just sew up a hole, and there's just a E-cup breast right there.
I actually can't see my stomach.
Look, it's a little
Ew.
hard when
Mirrors.
when she hasn't even been able to see her own feet in years.
So tragic.
How does she handle stairs?
Mirror.
Carefully.
Very. Yeah, when Maeve drinks, Lamrelai smiles.
As you continue down your path, you start heading back down to a less elevated area where you come upon a fork. There's a
You find the
path to the
spoon
left.
shortly after.
Or sorry, there's a path to the right, a path backwards that wasn't the way you came, and a path to the north. The path to the right leads down to a shallower area. The path back leads somewhere. It looks like it's to some location that was
How far along
it
the
leads
day?
back into the jungle, and north when you look north, there appears to be a river and a lake.
How far along the day are we?
Let's see, you're 5 hours in.
Okay, so we have we probably have a decent amount of the day left then.
Hmm?
Yeah. If it's approaching later, they would want to circle around, but in that case, we could trek onwards first and then turn back.
Yeah, because you said that there's 3 locations we haven't traveled to, right?
Yes, there's one that's more back towards the way you came, but it was not the path that you actually went on. There's one to the right that leads to a lower elevation area. And then there's one north that looks like it leads towards this river and lake that you can see down below.
We will need to
Let's take the first
secure some kind. We will need to secure some kind of camping spot.
Yeah, maybe we should check out the lake just because if it's a suitable source of water, that could be a nice forward camp area.
I don't know what you're
And we
talking
do
about.
need
You can obviously just
we
set
do-
up a campfire when we go. Oh, right.
And we do need to secure the route for our employer.
Alright, so let's take the lake, I guess.
Okay. Let me get back on the map. You head north towards the lake. However, there is a second split right here, almost immediately.
Gosh,
They both go across the river, but one leads more towards the lake. You gonna keep heading north?
that's my boat.
Let's check out the cool lake.
Alrighty.
Agree. Lake tank.
You want to move Pee-wee up there? Alrighty, let me get your characters on the map.
The other part as
imagine
well is
more
when
than
we do return to our employer, we should probably take the route we didn't take, because if there was footprints on the path, then it might not necessarily belong to friendly people.
Always be wary when you enter new places. Otherwise, you'll get eaten.
Well, you know, with events like this, usually cultists, other strange people, and
That is a lot of crocodiles.
You see several large reptilian creatures living, just kind of hanging out along the edge of the lake.
So how much time has passed in trekking from the last encounter to here?
1 hour.
Okay, then.
You're now 7 hours in.
That is a lot of swamp drakes, but do we need to bother them?
Are they just crocodiles, by the way?
They are,
We'll remove that.
as far as you can tell, yes.
Normal, I think those are just
Camel.
crocodiles.
Okay, so
Yes, swamp drakes.
I honestly think swamp drake is like a pretty good name for a crocodile in Inaahn.
Okay.
camel.
It's fine. If you don't like it, we could just have them be crocodiles.
I'm just calling them swamp drakes because they're big lizards, like the land drakes. Swamp drakes.
Camel is correct there. Do we need to bother these?
Yeah,
Unless
they're
we were
kind of
planning
just
to.
floating in the water, and there's one on shore, like sleeping. In fact, let me,
Have a
Make
note
them
particular
unconscious.
fondness for lizards? Why? We are not crossing the lake. We can simply walk around them.
You could wager, and I would allow this to be a common knowledge element. If you were to make camp here, they might be an issue.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We might need to take care of them.
Yeah. Should we clear them out or try to find a more suitable
I-
location?
I think we should only clear them out if we have to select this place as our camping site.
Yeah, let's
We
go.
may
now
find
know
them all.
that they are here. If we end up camping in the area, we can drive them away or kill them
I'm going to actually
before we make camp.
search while we're sitting here to see if there's anything of note
Oh, no.
besides, the crocodilians.
A
Like that little
chuckling.
feller.
Yeah, as you guys are like discussing the crocodiles, you see a little oh wow, what did I call?
Little fucking freak.
Ripper?
Yeah, you see a little a little ripper walk out. It looks at you and makes a almost like a bike horn noise. Like eh. Then you see it like boing, like it does that like do you know when cats like get speed but go on two legs, so they do this like weird little jumpy thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It like does that and just kind of like boings past you guys, and then like stops over here and like gets on top of this rock and is like looking around.
That's very intelligent.
Yeah. So Carmel,
Satella.
Well, no, Carmel.
Alright, you
Carmel
made a
also-
recall knowledge check.
Carmel also made a knowledge check. You know, that is a pygmy ripper. They are scavengers, for the most part. They eat frogs. Honestly, not a terrible pet to have in a garden. Is there anything you'd like to know about them? You know that they're carnivores and they eat small animals, but they don't eat vegetables, so, you know. Not terrible.
Like, I would actually like to ask about their like habitat and like what kind of like how they hide and get around, because that might find us some like safe routes since these are small prey animals.
Okay. Yeah, so you know that typically rippers how rippers typically work is that they have a communal nesting site, but mainly go out on their own. Some bigger species are known to hunt in packs, but little ones like this, who hunt mostly only creatures that they can punch down at, like frogs, rats, that sort of thing, will go off on their own and kind of just patter around the jungle, hunting for small animals. If it was mating season or they had children, they would bring small animals back to the communal group. The fact that they are here, the fact that you're seeing one here means that this area is relatively safe. Outside of the obvious, sleeping elephant in the room.
Address me.
Probably like darts off when it lands next to her or something. Next to it or something. Like when you throw food to a bird and it just jumps away.
Yeah, it jumps away for a bit, but here's the thing. There is in no world where a scavenger, an animal that effectively has the same natural niche as a raccoon, doesn't immediately come back to grab that. So I will let you re-roll that. Just because these types of things are particularly vulnerable to food.
Oh, we got him.
Yeah. So what do you want to do exactly?
Listen. Show us a safe route. I mean, it doesn't understand what she's saying, but she's just talking to it. I know it's like you talk to a cat and staring at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she plans to, like, just walk after it when it leaves, essentially.
Yeah. It's...
In a more mechanical or logical sense, I would say with a scavenger animal, this once you feed them, especially if it's like something bigger, they pick it up and carry it back to their nest, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, you see, it runs off south.
So we're going.
With the meat, along a very specific path. Yeah. Are you guys gonna follow it?
Sure.
Yeah. If Carmel's gonna follow, we kind of have to follow Carmel.
Yeah. We can't.
Yeah.
Don't walk and move out as killing anyone.
Hey, Carmel trundles
Well-
off, and we all get lost in the
Yeah,
woods.
Trundles.
It's
Little booty swan.
it's like we like watching the child as it like starts following a cat, and it's like, well, I guess we're following the child following the cat now.
Yeah, I'll just give me one moment to like gather something together.
Of course.
But yeah, it'll.
I was thinking like, what can I do here? This is a fantastic gift. Why was this made?
Cause it's fucking good.
What, are you gonna argue with that one?
I don't know. It's a good. It's the Cheerios walk. Look at him go.
Carmel would wear a baseball cap and have big shoes.
She could never wear a baseball cap. That's the sad part.
She could try. Yeah, I open carry.
She just needs a cap with holes in top.
It's like it's shaped like this. It's like fucking C cup shaped, and you place it between the horns.
That's terrible. Tank.
We will do a.
Hey guys, how's it growing? I mean, how's it going?
Every time Carmel levels up, her twin Ahoge actually slowly grow taller because it's actually just a sprout in her hair.
I've joked about it before that when Pee-wee is like fused in,
Yeah, she gets the duck.
she's got the full clover on the top of her head. But when he's separated, she's got the little like sprout ahoge. Because I think that's fun.
I agree.
Sorry if I gave you some random nonsense, by the way.
Yeah, it's some random nonsense, but I do like it. Okay, so here's
I
what's...
tried for once in my life engage in a non-kill the creature manner.
No, and I really do appreciate it, actually. It's very good. Here we go.
You little critter, show us what you know. Show us your knowledge.
Oh no.
So you watch this little critter, you follow this little critter, and it leads you back to its nesting grounds.
The bugs?
No. Oh, shit. You're still over there.
Oops.
We've been here before. Hey!
Oh, we're over here now.
This is to
Wow.
exist.
Oh.
Oh, interesting setup
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
map. That's a lot of little dudes.
Oh look, Carmel, look what I've done to you.
Oh no.
That's okay.
Bro, they beat the fuck out of that goat.
Yeah, as it approaches, all the other ones look up and they see you, and this one goes, "Eh," and then they all go about doing their business again.
I lot if it makes a bicon noise and they all suddenly form a circle around Carmel.
Free food, free
But
food.
But yeah, you see
Have you been
lots.
keeping the map?
Yes, I've been keeping the map.
This should be a safe route. Otherwise, little things would not go this way.
You
But
look
yeah,
at- yeah, it's like Maeve looks at Satella's map and she's been drawing birds.
Good.
Carmel looks over her shoulder. Have we seen any birds?
I mean, you
More,
can,
you can hear them.
yes, but have we encountered any birds in a close proximity?
yeah, there was a wall-eyed blackbird not too long ago.
Bird tends to avoid you.
I feel like I'm being
We've
lied
seen,
to.
That's a...
we've seen a lot of large flying insects.
Okay. Out of character, I feel like I recognize this goat. So in character, I'm going to think, what animal is this?
Sure. Let's
Caramel
see.
thing
Give
is
me
sitting
a
in
Arcana
YouTube,
knowledge.
AI short slop, huh?
Yeah.
You would recognize this as a stony goat. Stony goats are known for eating precious materials. Like, they eat minerals and end up usually having gold, jewels, a lot of different things in their cup.
Freaks.
Hola.
Hmm.
You have a knife for butchering?
I mean, I do have medical supplies, so there would probably be like scalpels part of them.
We could cut valuables out of the gun. As long
Okay, yeah,
as we don't
doesn't-
steal the meat and throw the meat to the little animals, it should be fine.
Sure, that can work. Maeve is going to approach with the party, hopefully, and like keeping an eye.
Probably not
making
the
sure
entire
that-
party, but at least like 1 or 2 people with mayo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paolo will go with her.
As long as you don't like step on their nests, they don't really pay you much mind after the one honked at them.
Okay.
She'll take the gaff and stick it into its neck to lift it up, so it's more like the gut is at face level with Maeve.
All right.
Okay.
I take it this would be survival.
Yeah, there. I put a survival check in the chat.
Alright, cool. Wolf.
Yep, you managed to get it just fine. You should be able to click on it and see what it's got.
Let's see.
You expertly
Cuts.
cut it open.
A 28 gold cud.
In addition, Carnal, can I get a perception check?
Yes. I clicked the eyeball.
Put the cud into stash. Then.
If this is a thing for spotting hiding creatures, there's a +2 to that.
Yeah, you notice a specific, out of the corner of your eye, a specific growth of herbs.
Look.
And find additional cure herbs.
One.
GM's note, Tala gets 2. Tala, if you're gonna split these up evenly, Tala needs 2 of them because I kind of had to take hers to make more.
Feast.
Hey Nova.
Mhm.
Did I even spot anything in the last map? When I rolled that perception to like search around.
Spotted a crocodile.
No, there was nothing.
Okay.
There was no hidden anything. Everything. It was a very honest map.
You actually spotted a landmine 5 feet away from you.
Well, Tala's our good friend, so that doesn't count.
That's just uncalled for.
No, that's pretty fair.
Tal's
I
not,
think.
Tal's not wearing that kind of outfit yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
But yep,
I'm being abused.
Good.
this specific location, if you do it up north, may not be a terrible place to make a camp either.
Alright.
Though
The Rippers.
it may have other downsides. It's not crocodiles.
The downside is waking up and all your stuff's been gone through, like raccoons have been through the camp.
And also
Yes,
the
you have to
honking.
close the tent.
Traveling here did take an hour. It isn't. You have now traveled for 8 hours.
That makes sense. So this might be around when we start turning back then.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And I mean, I feel like that's a pretty good point too, because it's like, yeah, okay, we spotted the next camp where to move the camp to, basically.
It's a good start. So let's
That's
head back
called
to
reconnoitering.
yeah.
As you can see, let me move you.
So that's where we went.
Yes.
Got it.
This specific path that bypasses about like 2-ish hours of travel time.
Pretty good.
Little side road. It's productive, nice. Take that and then head north, essentially. Were there any additional spots we did not check out, like maybe around here?
Yeah, there was the right
Yes.
path with the human feet.
Mhm.
So we
Which
could
I'm
check that out on the way back then, maybe.
Slight concern about that.
Alright, let's start heading back.
There was something in like this area.
Yep. If you guys head back.
Yep. And you said there was a crossroads
Alright.
here that had
Yep.
humanoid feet.
Yeah, we're curious about that route we didn't take here before we go all the way back, potentially.
Yeah, the route would lead that way.
Okay. Well, then let's go that way. Do,
Okay.
do, 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 do,
Alrighty.
I like moving the little peewee around.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Let me get that.
So this is a very
He
specific
successfully
reference, but,
destroyed the Ann orphan.
there was...
Yep.
When I was growing up, my grandpa used to take me to Camden Yards, which was the baseball stadium for the Baltimore Orioles. And they were half sponsored by Old Bay, as in, like, the season. And part of the seventh inning stretch was the seventh inning shuffle, which was basically, ball and cup shuffle, except it was a bunch of crabs who had recently been seasoned with Old Bay, who tucked a baseball into their shells, and they had faces very much like Pee-wee, and every time I imagine him waddling around, I imagine the very specific animations they had for that.
Huh.
Oh, no.
Esoteric.
The more you know.
You come across a clearing. It is lower elevation, and there is dense jungle to the surrounding area, but this area is a bit open. And let me get... A perception check from those. A perception check as you enter.
Seething.
Lumen don't see shit.
Bug flies straight into her eye.
Lumen's too busy looking at Satella's ass.
Honestly, same.
I didn't see the button. Sorry.
I found it. I posted in the chat.
Tala, Carmel, and Maeve. In addition, you see signs of a scuffle in this area. Humanoid footprints, a lot of humanoid footprints running off to the north. But there are other footprints that are going, basically pointed in all sorts of directions, mixed in with claws.
Don't like that.
Hello, AON Cow, by the way.
Hello. Hello. We are finding paths.
But which kind of path is it?
But yeah, you see the distinct signs of a scuffle with footprints scattered in every direction, along with these deep embedded claw marks.
Okay. And I'm realizing how actually effective giving all the non-ancestries low light vision rather than dark vision actually has been for the camera work.
Low light vision is much more interactable than dark vision.
As you step there, Carmel, can I get a second perception check?
Only Carmel?
Only Carmel.
I immediately went to the HUD to roll it.
It's fine. Carmel, you being an expert in vegetation, you see the distinctive, some unnatural parting in the bush, and it draws your attention. And as you gaze into the underbrush, you see what appears to be a man-sized hole in the ground. A man-sized hole in the ground that descends from the dimmish light here into a darkness within.
The smuggler's cache.
Secret tunnel. Fucking tunnel.
Tunnel.
Yep, it is over here.
Interesting.
Lumen, you smell a very musky scent as you approach, and
An animal, then the clawmat.
I'll let Tala move a little closer. As you do, Esatella sticks her curiosity-laden head close to the hole.
Uh-oh.
You hear the sound of something moving within towards the entrance.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Is this his home? Have we found the clanless one?
That rat
The
scares
boss
me.
music starts playing.
Why would a rat be scary?
I mean, he had
He's got a gun.
dangerous aura around him. Also, he had a gun.
You just smack him.
But he had a gun.
You just smack him.
Just smack the bullet.
Alrighty. Let's get this started. A large form... one second. The term got messed up. A large form emerges from the dark. A massive reptilian visage
Uh-oh.
lurches out to strike Satella.
Help!
And you watch as it critically misses. It
It
snaps
just
the
falls over on itself.
Satella stumbles backwards in horror as this reptilian thing flashes its fangs and it chomps the air, missing entirely.
Help!
It'll then attempt to go low and try to grab your ankle/foreleg area. I forget what it's called.
Ow!
Crotch.
Ankle.
Legally speaking,
And it
Ouch.
manages. Its teeth land, and a sharp pain emanates throughout your body, Satella. I think I can do this. Yeah, there's a fortitude save now,
Uh-oh.
if you want to click that.
Oh, thank God. That could have been bad.
Maeve, Satella's in danger!
Yeah, I think great.
Some kind of ground-dwelling drake or lizard, depending on how Katz wants to do his lore, has snatched Satella's ankle.
Nix is messaging on the chat, Nova.
Oh,
Please.
yes, you may. I will allow you to do this.
We're locked to combat move.
You know
Yes,
when you do it.
you are. Thank you for reminding me.
Alright.
Okay,
Is there a
you're
specific
good to go,
music?
Maeve. Sorry about that.
In the time we've been traveling, would there have been time for me to refocus?
Absolutely. Every segment of the travel along this island's been about an hour.
X. Okay, so first I'm going to 2-action heal our squishy wizard.
Help me.
What was your deity again?
Lanreline, the Mist Carver.
Yep, you absolutely would have had time to focus. This is an adventure. You're adventuring in a jungle, and there is nothing more
Adventurous than that, yeah.
adventurous than that. And just being in the jungle and traveling would be a refocusing action.
There we go.
There is a
You are
horrid-
restored.
Yeah, there is a horrid crunch as this lizard bites into her leg as the hardened elemental material cracks, and then
Feels like
it
sounds
just
like eating a
heals
taco.
again.
See if we can't shove you away from her.
Done. I was gonna say done. Shove up.
It's in any direction, so you can.
Yeah,
you
I
go
could
in.
shove it anywhere you want me to.
Okay, as long as it's still within 20 feet of me.
It fails its save.
Let's shove him. Let's
You're
have to
dragging,
shove
like,
him
air for-
diagonally, over there. Yeah, that way he's closer to Lumen and Tala, but out of reach to Tala.
As you cast your spell and water in the air pools and rises and shoves it away from the entrance of its den. which is right. Oh, okay, sure. It can be off one,
Hidden under the bushes there. Makes sense.
which is right here. Alrighty, good job.
Right.
Alright.
Lumen, it is your turn.
First of all, embrace destiny.
Oh boy. It begins to move, but as it does, it flicks its tongue out and it manages to shake off the mental effect. It flicks its tongue out and it tastes the scent in the air of a small mammal in front of it. One with horns and green hair.
It's a prey animal.
The taste of green hair.
Its focus is
vaguely
diverted elsewhere.
I'd say our hair's more cabbage-like.
Maybe.
Well, if it refuses to come over willingly, then
Come over to you.
It is just as it is distracted by the caramel's scent as a sort of prey animal, a small creature. You are able to whack it upside the head, leaving a gash on the side of its face. It hisses deeply in displeasure.
Whack that motherfucker.
let me actually double check that I even have that feat. I could have done, yeah, I could have done this turn a little bit better.
What does Lumen's Embrace of Destiny look like anyway? I imagine she does like the fucking like all four arms, like
It'd definitely be a taunting beckon with one of her spare arms.
Yeah, what are your fetching bangles?
on a man-sized hole. This is just me or thing. I would say that a man-sized hole would be something that a person can walk through mostly upright. A Amigara fault hole will be a man-shaped hole.
Hmm.
Lumen's fetching bangles would definitely be some.
It could
Have
be like
something
her
to work.
armor, right? Like her gauntlets.
It would be something crafted from the Tree of Life she descended from.
She's probably got like wooden
I have a
bangles
question.
or something.
Perhaps a wooden charm of some kind.
Is this thick enough vegetation to be difficult terrain?
It is.
Then
As I described when you first arrived, the underbrush around this place is particularly thick.
then I will be harvesting from there.
Okay.
A ranged piercing branch.
Carmel, for the viewer who just arrived, Carmel is using the Battle Zoo's Elemental Avatar class.
Yes, it's like Kineticist, but cool and handsome. But yes, essentially, like suddenly one of these little underbrushes twists together and smacks the giant lizard.
Its leafy fronds that spread out in all directions quickly zip up and like spiral together into a solid, like almost whip, like.
Oh no!
thing.
I'll try again.
And it was not
Its
to be.
thick hide probably is
And the plant says,
protected
"Hey,
from the
it's
sharp wind.
fronds."
Unfortunately, this is not a homegrown plant. You don't have control over what it's made out of, so it is unfortunately not made of the sterner stuff your daikons are.
Just leaves.
Just leaves.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
Just walk away.
Uh-oh. Satella,
Uh,
a quadrupedal beast. It bears down upon ye.
I don't think you want to get bit again, do you?
what does contentious
I'm
mean?
It means side to side. They have to be touching.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I mean, it hit you square means it can't. It means it has to be like the sides, and you can't do diagonals.
They have to share a border.
All right.
Yeah.
Satella grabs like a fistful of dirt, and it just kind of moistens itself in a strange L-shaped.
Okay.
Oh, the sludge.
It digs its claws deep into the earth and
Oh
does
no,
not
it's not.
slip.
I'm not targeting him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she yapped.
Oh, the goop.
Oh, she gooping it. Straight up gooping it.
And then she scampers away.
Fair enough.
Oh, another what? Oh, scamper.
I mean, she just had her leg broken in a single bite.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I meant it. Magic.
Hello.
It's got the taste of rock candy.
It's more like coal.
The
I even know.
grease is not going to make my life easier, so instead I'm going to do that.
Sorry,
My weaknesses.
I'd rather have
any
this thing have a
types
chance.
of, or what is its venom?
Okay. Let me go get its venom. Its venom is a strength draining venom that does start killing you. It is a damaging venom, but moreover, it is a strength sapping venom.
Okay. I'm going to prepare an action to strike when it enters my reach. So Maeve and Lumen can try and backpedal. It might not, but I'm not going to go walking into grease to die. So, yeah.
Okay. Let's see, the DC of your grease was 18, you said?
Yep.
Or, I believe?
An DC 18 reflex.
It will now make a reflex save.
I cannot see. I do not need to see the result of that roll. Yeah.
Yep. As it steps onto your grease, it falls prone as it slips. Its front claws lose grip, and it pushes its arms forward as it eats dirt.
Yummy.
It is going to attempt to get up.
Okay.
It's going to attempt to move again.
Okay. That reflex save again.
And it falls prone again. As this time, its back legs lose traction.
He's having a hard time.
We love grease.
Oh no. Okay.
For
I'm going
what it's
to-
worth, once you're already on it, it does not count as moving into it. But it is
I'm
funnier.
gonna
this way.
release a hand from my guild hook.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, it's so that the large creatures don't take double damage from hazardous terrain, for example.
Yes, I was about to say the main thing it comes up in is hazardous terrain.
I see.
And I'm going to use.
I will
Quick
look at.
Alchemy.
I will. In the future, this will be the case. But
Yeah,
for
it
now,
was, it was quite funny this time, so it just works.
yes. For now, it will work like this, as his back legs slip out from under him.
So this makes a good point. Maeve, I cannot believe you forgot your ring of protection from ants.
I know.
So
how could
true.
Tala, so Maeve is going to pull out a bottle of some sort of wine and then mix it with spices, and is gonna force feed you some iron wine.
As long as it tastes good, I'll drink it.
I love this gift.
It does taste good.
It's good.
Well,
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, no, you don't gain the weakness effect. Fortunately, that's only if you drink more.
Yes, it's like this is a good 10-minute buff, but if you do it, keep spamming it, you get the weakness.
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing that's it's so cheap that it's still worth spamming because you can just counteract it with resistance. Iron Wine is and the Vinegar one are very good buffs.
What?
It's
Phosphate
just
Tyler about
good.
living.
Yeah, the big thing with Grease is that because his turn ended there, on his next turn when he tries to move through the Grease again, he's got to make the save overtime.
So Iron
and I
Wine
believe I
is
still-
objectively sake.
Yep, and I believe I still have one action left, so I'm going to get away from him.
Okay.
Scamper.
It's not like he's gonna do anything. He's too greased up. He's slipping.
He's a greasy boy.
Okay.
Should probably start prepping the same spell in multiple slots from here on.
10 billion casts on Grease.
No, it's more that I've got 2 weirdo spells that's left over.
Yep, you rebound your branch of endless light as it's trying to get its footing, and gouge again. This time you gouge it on the back of the neck, doing significant damage.
Yeah, as it's prone on the grease, Lumen adjusts her grip and stabs down into it.
There's a loud and meaty thwack.
And then proceeds to twist.
Ah! You energize as it travels down.
It's like extreme lag in the chat for some reason.
Causing the wound. No physical damage, no visible damage, but you can feel the energy enter the creature. Then it looks visibly shaken.
And as part of doing that, I swap Shift Imminence into my eye catching spot.
Nice.
And since this is a large creature, I might be able to reach, well, step back as my final action.
Okay. Carmel,
Creature.
your turn has arrived.
Skitter. Go, my sneeze.
What is it this time? Another bramble bush of Duran, perhaps?
I like that he had the spike seeds. Is like throwing a fistful of those like hooked
Like little water chestnuts?
yeah, like hooked chestnuts kind of things. It creates a ouch area.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
fits with
Ow,
the
ow, my
idea of
bone.
less damage.
Can't believe Carmel's going everywhere spreading Japanese knotweed.
Like a shotgun, you blast out a line of spiky, sharp fruit. They pock the hide of this giant lizard. Many do not stick, but at minimum, they poke.
You have been poked, and I am protected by difficult terrain.
Yes, you create a line of difficult terrain as the seeds.
Don't walk up to me! Don't walk up to me! Don't walk up to me!
The seeds enter the ground
Hirsch, no.
I Hershey.
Hershey.
and grow some light vegetation in between you and him. Satella, your grease spell has had a wondrous effect.
Alright. So this guy is obviously getting the shit kicked out of him by reflex saves, but I'm going to hazard a guess that he's actually dumber than he is, dodgy.
Mhm.
And Tala's next. What damage does your gaff do again, Tala?
Slashing piercing?
Okay. Actually, no, I've got something cool.
Oh, it's crushing piercing. Or bludgeoning piercing, sorry.
Whoop.
Satella sticks her finger up in the air and recites Injury Echo and its effects.
That does actually feel quite in character.
And anytime our characters do that, they have to get the nerd emoji face.
Ah. Damn, alright. I do nothing.
It manages to avoid. Yeah, as you are,
He actually loves that.
as your halo spins around and discharges elemental matter, it unfortunately its aim is thrown off as it recoils from the injury echo. Or it recoils from the injury echo, causing its movements. It moves out of the way. You miss. It's. I have descriptively failed. I must
It
commit.
coils its long, sinuous neck out of the way like a snake.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah.
it's
You're the
just
GM
rapidly-
now.
it's
Congratulations, you win.
Yay! I'm
You get
the
to roll
GM.
now.
No.
Yeah.
It's
Yay.
rapidly flailing in all degrees.
You want to point that?
Oh,
Yeah, I've got 2. Actually, I should have 3
Hey.
now. Now I have 2.
that's a good roll.
Whack. A successful hit.
Whack.
And it should also get, 3, and then I'm gonna fucking...
Hit him again.
That's worth it. Now, wait, you know
Point
what?
again.
Shit.
Have a bit of-
Your greed is unending. You are punished.
Honestly,
It's not.
worth it.
It stands and decides that this is not worth it, and you watch as it crawls and burrows back into the depths of its
No,
hole.
I'm out of here.
That makes a lot of sense,
Yeah, but
especially
there's
as
probably
like,
something
you know,
cool in the hole.
an opportunistic hunter.
I don't think there's something cool in the hole.
I mean, apparently it killed people.
Did it?
And
Mhm.
people that would be out here would probably have some sort of valuables.
Knowing that it's injured, you're able to look around the hole a little bit
Mhm.
without worry of getting jumped, as it is way too injured to jump you.
Okay.
You do find a severed human hand.
Whoa.
A hand which upon lie 2 rings.
Two simple silver rings.
Old Mick from Rings and Things would love these. Hmm.
That's a cool 10 gold.
I'm wondering if, there might be something down there, but Stella isn't too interested in getting, more
Did
of
she
her
even
broken.
fit down there?
Yeah? I mean, did you see the size of the lizard?
Following an injured animal into its burrow takes you as something that might be a little dangerous.
Yeah, Tala, go do it.
Tala looks at
As if you would have to fight a version of this thing at half health while squeezing.
I have an idea.
I don't think you could fit down there.
Lumen looks down
Carlo's
at
gonna
the
pull
full.
a large avocado
Okay.
and toss it down into the hole and then walk away.
An avocado.
The avocado
Yay.
rolls down the hole into the darkness, never to be seen again.
For context, avocado is extremely toxic to monitor lizards.
A fact that I was not aware of.
It's
Interesting.
like feeding onion to a dog.
Oh no.
I will keep that in mind.
You and your fucking Wikipedia walks.
I'll keep that in mind. Not something I was aware of.
But yeah, if the top
Very fond of walking this off more than I have to.
Okay.
Okay. Let me,
So we continue.
I assume you guys just head back. Yeah?
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. I think we've done a good amount of exploration.
It's been a good amount of exploring.
I think it'd take us 2 hours to get back. Oh.
No, don't worry. It's the camp. It's just the camp.
Yeah, it's Mr. Oates.
Hello.
Because the camera
Yeah, you
account
guys-
highlighted him.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you guys are able to head back no problem down. You head back south towards the landing site. It has been by the time you reach there. Let's see, 9.
Be about 12 hours.
12 hours total.
Tell it isn't.
The
back
sun
to
is you got there in the morning, so the sun's still out, but it should set in the next few hours. Welcome back. Did you? Oh shit. Yeah, there we go. Welcome back. She has set up at this point a little fire pit that doesn't have a fire in it. They don't actually give you a camp map. It's supposed to be nebulous.
That's fine.
I'm nebulaing.
It's good to see you back. Did you find anything?
Yes.
Lots of wildlife.
A lot of wildlife.
We found a small ripper den that might be safe to take. Well, okay. That might be safe to take as a forward camp, but we should probably look further into the island tomorrow.
I will say,
For the campfire.
I just
There was
got
a-
done setting up everything here. You can see that she has like some telescopes, portable telescopes set up, and she seems to be. Oh my god, that's so bright. 1 second.
It's so bright.
Oh yeah.
We're roasting the entire forest with this one, fellas.
I gotta ask, with how tall she is, does she have to lean down for the telescope, or is the telescope really tall?
It has adjustable legs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, probably has adjustable
We gotta-
legs, especially because she owns them.
But also, I imagine them as are good at just squatting down.
I've mostly just been setting up things up. She has a few tents set up and some portable telescopes, a small portable workstation. You see Mr. Oates doing his Mr. Oates thing where he's sleeping in the corner.
Swallowing
Consuming
easy
thoughts
ones.
at all times of the day.
Consuming the swan. Or whatever the fuck it's called. Squawks.
No one knows.
It's a squawks.
Yeah.
It's Fox.
It's a squirrel fox. It's a squawks.
It's whatever conveniently sized animal walks by in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, like caramel.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, Carmel has a good friendship with Mr. Oates.
So we take a rest.
Dude. You take your rest, and as the night passes, so, what did you find out there? Any signs of our, aura of darkness? Did
Not
you get any closer to the cave?
It was
No,
very normal.
we made it about halfway across the island by my estimate. Mostly
There
just finding routes across. The wildlife did seem a bit more agitated than you'd expect.
There was also one thing I found, which was there was a set of humanoid footprints, but barefoot. You don't know. Are there any people that live on this island indigenously?
Not that I know of. I don't think there are. We would have known about any indigenous people here.
Then it may be worth looking into.
Though this island is relatively uncharted outside of the baseline map. This map mostly covers just the shoreline and the cliff faces around the island. The interior of the island is relatively unexplored. I do recall one small expedition that took a smaller boat up the river and ended up in the lake. They reported apparently the lake's deepest point is only 15 feet,
That's a
which I think
That's
is interesting.
shallow.
even a moderate drought would dry up the lake pretty quickly then.
Fellows, should I
It would
grab
take
runic
quite
weapon
the-
or grease?
I go for grease, but runic weapon might not be terrible here.
For this party, runic weapons are good, but grease is always helpful.
It's a really easy off for this party because there's only 2 marshals, which are
Yeah.
like.
I do have
But-
runic weapon, so if you want to maintain grease, like I do have a cast of runic weapon.
More than runic weapon for Maeve, since we are in sort of in close quarters a lot, and your bless benefits the entire party more than runic weapon does probably.
True.
For Maeve, literally.
I do have a scroll of bless.
Yeah,
at the
that-
moment as well.
But at least at this level, you should be preserving scrolls as something to fall back on when all's
Yeah.
failed.
In that case, then I can prepare bless in place of runic weapon, and then I have the scroll as a backup. And if you want to prepare runic weapon, tell it.
I'm gonna stick with grease because it's good area control.
Okay.
Breathe fire, thunderstrike, grease.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, the interior of this island is mostly uncharted. Mostly only the shoreline, the river, and the lakes.
Well, we are sharding it now.
Yes.
It's not right, Satella.
Yep. I show her the actual map that Satilla's been keeping, which is just the one that we
Not
have
that-
on the
not-
screen.
Not the one covered in bird.
And these are.
Could you clear the chat?
Do you need me the chat log
I've
clear?
noticed the chat log is it's very laggy to write text, and I feel like that's due to the chat not having been cleared potentially.
I mean, I cleared it before the session.
Okay, I wonder what's causing it then.
Is it? It could be light
Oh, it just
effect.
froze on me now.
Oh
Also,
yeah, it locked up
should
on
I
my end.
roll? Should I roll healing or? I had 2 slots
Yeah.
of my divine font left. I'm sure we can just hand wave that.
It could be the amount of creatures on this map, technically.
That's possible.
Try
There's
It's always a little
technically-
hard.
Try minimizing your browser and then bring it back up, Tank.
I mean, I'm on FLC.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Sure.
Yeah, because I'm not having any lag.
Interesting. I guess it was mine then.
Could be a server issue. So these are these trails that you found. The bear footprints go across them, like they go into the island.
Yes.
Yes, they seem to go further in.
Curious. I honestly have no idea what that could be. Perhaps I will ask. She pulls out the walkie-talkie rock. I will ask Tlayton in the morning.
I was about to say.
I'll ask Tlayton in the morning and see if he knows anything. The thing that is getting me is the bare feet. I hate to say that it's uncivilized, but walking around in a jungle barefoot seems like an excellent way to get bitten or poisoned.
Infection, poisoned, disease. There's many ways it could happen.
Satilla
Lumen
taps.
looks at Satella.
I'm about to say everybody looks at Satilla's nubs.
What do you want
You
out of me?
know
This
that
is hard in
Rocco,
fire.
or you would know. You know Develop, or you know the. Fuck, man, I'm really. Yeah, you know the Druva. Like they're little. They have little pegs. It's fine. They're hard.
Yeah.
They're made of elemental matter.
Talk.
Certain species can get away without footwear more than others.
Do you want to show Satella's full art
Mm-hmm.
for people who don't understand what they mean by that?
Probably good to showcase it.
For the record, Satella is a Druva. The Druva are a ancestry that are made out of a. They're elementally charged and made out of an elemental matter. Satella, in Satella's case, it is fire.
Yep.
For legal reasons, I cannot say what I want to say.
Satella. So Druva are easy. They're not quite made of slime, but it is this kind of tacky, kind of gooey material. And they
It's a little more like kind of rubbery almost, right?
not quite rubbery either. It's complicated, but their extremities tend to have this hardened version of the same material that the rest of their bodies are made of, as a sort of carapace.
Yeah.
Sometimes it looks more metallic, sometimes it looks craggy, like what Satella's got with her legs. It varies by the individual. But it is essentially hardened to fire. In
Caramel.
Satella's case.
As opposed to something like Carmel, who wears very appropriate, well, relatively appropriate jungle footwear.
Bendy straw.
Look at the bows on her boots.
They definitely protect from like ringworm, that's for sure. They're thick stomping
Well,
boots.
I suggest you get comfortable. I do not think you should go traveling around at night. I have a bad feeling about the night.
I'm inclined to agree.
Alright.
And with that, I make a dice roll.
Oh.
Did I buy a tent? I thought I bought a tent.
Alright.
No, I think there might have been tents as part of the supplies that we gathered on session 1.
Mhm.
The night will pass without issue.
Hooray.
We do not find Carmel pulled apart by the.
You do not
Well,
find
fine, sounds
Carmel
all-
pulled apart like no.
Yet.
Caramel torn asunder, left to rot amongst the vegetation.
Rot a munch.
A munch.
Alright,
You
so we're gonna
changed scene before
skedaddle
you
up
do
to
a
over
funny
here, I
thing.
guess. Or would we be going
It would-
here to cross over towards this spot?
I presume we would be heading back to where we've encountered the monitor lizard and then continuing the connecting path.
Alright. Yeah, let's try and do that. Because I remember that this
You wanna
crossroad has a
go-
shitload of different ways.
Yeah. So do you travel along the express route to A5 or do you go towards the multi?
I feel like the express route might be the route she'd want to take,
Okay.
since we've sort of confirmed it's safe and we can scout the more dangerous route as a group.
Yeah,
Well,
that makes
it's-
more sense.
The route that we made a map for.
Retraveling the path that you've gone before takes about 3 hours to get there.
Okay.
There's a path back south, and there's a path to your left. There's also the path to your north that you've traveled before that you know also splits.
Let's take the south one, because we're trying to find something here.
Hmm.
Like, we're trying to scout out for a proper, safe location rather than being surrounded by raccoons.
But we're also trying to find clues of the people who've been on the island.
Exactly. We're examining the mystery.
Mysterious. Quick question.
Mhm.
Have we found any sign of civilized adventurer life, like campfire remains,
Abandoned
old
campfire.
towns?
You have
Building
not found anything really.
It's just been the set of footprints.
It's been footprint. Carmel.
Yeah?
I activated the next map and dragged you on to it.
God damn it, Tank.
Caramel's so sleepy.
Oh, so
That really got me. I got stunned. I forgot what I was doing.
I'm glad you liked it.
Maybe heal yourself to full. We got plenty of time.
I'm full.
Oh yeah. I forgot to do that. My bad. Yeah, because I had 2 heals left in my font before we slept anyway. It would have definitely been enough.
A large clearing.
A large
Yep,
clearing.
1 second. I'm getting something. Yep, you see a... Whoa, there's so much going on. The plants and trees give way to a clearing atop a high cliff. All that remains of the undergrowth are thin, tall grasses. This area appears to have been intentionally cleared. What large plants remain have obvious signs of cutting damage.
I'm going to.
I'm a little curious then. I feel like this would be a perception check rather than a nature. No, it would probably be a nature. I'm curious because if you're just chopping through, you chop things kind of roughly and unevenly. But if you're taking your time, it's a much more like thorough. I was gonna ask, how thoroughly has this been cleared? Like, is it just to make space, or was it?
Okay.
Caramel.
Try not to move too much.
Yeah.
Caramel, these cuts were made with machete, specific. You can tell by the angle and like the way they swung to cut these plants that this was machete damage. As opposed to anything crude. This clearing doesn't really seem to have an obvious purpose. Not at first, at least. But this was very intentionally cut by manufactured materials.
Satella is
Camel might be able to figure out when it was cut. Like how far the plants have regrown after being.
You can kind of look over the because when you trim plants or cut them, obviously they kind of like develop a scar tissue. And at first they will like brown in the area, but then after a while, after like a week plus, they will essentially start sprouting in 2 directions a little further in. And you can use that to check if something was like cut recently. Has it gone brown yet? Then it's been a few days. Has it begun like sprouting new new directions? It's been a week plus.
Satella is searching. I think Maid is also searching.
Yes.
There's nothing arcane enough around here for me to be investigating, so I might as well just start rolling dice with search.
I'm going to recall knowledge, like esoteric lore. There's anything else that we can see that has not already been discovered.
Keeping around, looking at the plants.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it private so you can chud me out if so desired.
Do you have
Fair enough.
expansive lore?
Who, me?
Yeah, you have diverse lore. Okay.
Yeah, I was I'm pretty sure I do.
I will...
Not supposed to be blind!
Then why is it public? Check me.
It's fine. Not that you know of. I will also note, this is something that you seem to have forgotten, Fry. Do remember your mask has an activation.
Nice.
Something that's, like, really useful for everyone.
Yeah. He has a good sort of
Wow.
cool mask, some sort of kind of overpowered ability you can constantly spam.
Some kind of incredibly strong ability that should basically be on everyone at the start of every single fight.
That essentially grants the entire
Listen.
party.
I will fiddle with the name and like rename stuff because Razmir doesn't exist in Inaahn, obviously. Or does he?
No.
The living god knows many walks of life.
Maybe this is where he's from in the first place.
Maybe this is
No.
this is why everything goes badly for him.
He's an isekai into Galarian.
Yeah.
Nick, as you
But yeah, maybe
As-
Lumen should also take that, and you can. I believe you can even use that on yourself because it doesn't say ally; it says target.
Yeah.
you would have so much goddamn time to just do this between encounters.
What does your cool
Yeah.
mask look like, Tala?
That's a great question.
No, it's like covers the lower half of her face, and there's like a slot for something to be attached.
You
I
stop
mean,
I
that.
crush your skull. I annihilate you.
I'd kill you with my mind.
I reduce you to your atomic structure.
I like that
Hope
everybody in our
you're
party has some
destroyed.
kind of weird iconic object. So Tella's got like her goopy
Her orb.
black hole above her head. Tala's got a mask. Carmel has her boots.
I would say Carmel's iconic thing is her apron, actually, in my
I would say
opinion.
the apron and probably the gloves with the special symbol on them.
Maybe
the most
definitely
iconic-
it's the symbol on her hat.
I mean, for Karma's the daikon. It's everlasting.
It's
That's-
true.
That is true.
Yeah.
What I was trying to say, May, you, as you approach this area, you notice there is a trap.
Oh.
It appears to be something. It's covered. Oh, that's not the right tool. It's covering the ground. Some kind of pit.
Mages have been here.
Okay.
You can tell because they can create
It's
it.
covered. Oh yeah. The fucking. I love that. I love that post. It's so good.
What can you tell? 4-hour video essay.
Well. Okay, so someone's made a deliberate trap. She points that out to everyone else.
Maybe
So
it
it
is.
is right
here.
here. You should be
Where
able to
there
see
is-
the red square.
Yes, where there is one trap in an open space, there are often many.
Would you like?
They could have cleared the area to create poaching traps.
You can
What
see the
kind of trap
disturbance.
is it?
Once it's pointed out, you can see the disturbance. It is definitely some kind of weight activated trap.
Pit trap?
Like some kind of pit
Oh.
trap, yes.
Ah,
Would you like to put a little bit of weight on it?
Yeah, Luminal, like, jab down, like, not fast, but just kind of like firmly
Like a heel
down.
push
with,
kind of
like-
thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
with the base of a spear.
Yeah, as you push down on it, it flips. It is a trapdoor on an axle that flips. And you can see at the bottom is a bunch of small stakes pointed upwards.
Ooh. Ooh, that's spooky. I don't like that.
ooh, don't like that.
Alright. Forget what you were doing in regards to other exploration actions, everybody. Let's, Oh, that's fun. I just saw Maeve's token switch over to the new art.
Yeah, updated to the Yana art.
Oh yeah. Let's I'm gonna hit the show to everyone button.
Yahoo!
Yeah.
Before and after, her breasts got even more gigantic.
I'm
I was
gonna
gonna say there is two large.
There's a lot going on. She's become heavier in some
There's a
aspects, I
lot of
see.
meat.
That's fine. It's okay.
So tell
She
her
looks like
remains
she's
the-
having a good time.
To be fair, one of my points on the design doc for her is I want her to be stacked like the iconic Rocka art.
Yeah, understandable.
Fair enough.
It's important.
Whatever makes her happy.
How
What makes her
would
happy?
you call
alcohol.
would you call that like a 1 gallon jug?
Anyway,
the image.
there is a large open area.
Yep. Whatever everybody else was doing, you should probably switch your exploration activities to search so we don't all fall in fucking bungee pits.
I certainly have searched. I rolled a search check.
I will also roll a search check.
Okay. You guys don't see any more of them.
Okay,
I proceed to walk into
Lu-
a pit.
Lumen's gonna pull this out of her backpack and hand it to someone.
Tala, you do notice another trap.
I'm a genius.
It's right here.
Whoa. Lucky you.
Oh my.
Lucky for you. Alright, we keep searching.
Yeah, who wants the 10-foot pole?
You've got 2 more arms.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, so Lumen just walks like swinging her spear
Nothing's
one
noticed
way
yet.
and a 10-foot pole the other way.
Yeah, I do have a gill hook, so I can be like poking the half of that around.
Okay. What directions are you poking? Using like cardinal.
Okay, if Lumen has the has like the west from like top-down perspective, I guess I'll handle like east.
Carmel, you see one.
And I will also roll another seek check since I am still doing that as my exploration.
Now that we know where these are, we can plan our act if we can attack.
Voice this into Carmel's inventory.
Alright. Once you're close enough, Maeve, I will reveal it. Because you rolled well.
Okay.
There's another
Oh.
one there.
We
By
should
the
probably
rule of
poke the poles.
Area design, there's space enough for one more trap.
Oh, who knows? It could be a
You end
weird.
up searching around for a little bit for traps and do not find another.
Alright. Carmel.
However, you do. Maeve does find something.
Oh,
In the undergrowth to the southwest. You do find some animals just kind of chilling out.
Just hanging out.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Specifically, some large apes who are munching upon the leaves in the area.
Monkey!
They seem unbothered, for the most part.
alright. Well, as long as we don't make any sudden movements, we'll
Satella waves at
hopefully
the monkey.
remain calm.
It looks at you as it stuffs a frond into its mouth and does that thing where you like close your teeth and then you like pull the string out and like all the leaves come off and then it keeps
Found
munching.
That's... we have a human or party.
No?
Just make sure not to smile at them. They might think you're baring your teeth.
Now, do any of you like do you go around checking in the traps?
Yeah, I was gonna suggest we
yes.
do that. Like,
I-
Carmel's
yeah.
got the pole.
Yeah, we
she
should
can
at least
poke them.
peek at them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peek inside.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Poor goat.
And
This
in
could have
one of
happened.
them there is a goat that is still alive.
Oh no, we must save this goat.
That's well. I don't think we should save the goat. I think we should put it out of its misery.
Yeah,
It's
if
about
it's a
12
goat.
these
It'll be
pits.
obliterated.
These pits are about 20 feet.
Alright. We're going to take some rope and we're going to lash it around.
Its neck.
Jesus Christ.
No, we're not gonna fucking noose the goat. We can save
It's
it.
in a spike pit. I figure it's like horribly injured.
It's injured, but it looks like it was able to land on its feet effectively. So it's like it has some cuts. And like
the, spi-
it's
the,
some marks on its legs, but it's nothing vital.
the spikes might
Okay.
have been insecurely placed in this pit.
Alright. So we're going to use rope and the 10-foot pole to help leverage this poor goat out, I assume.
If
We
that's
could
what you
probably
want to
like,
do.
we could
Just
probably
go
lower a
shoot
grappling
it,
hook
it
down
should
and just
be
kind of like
easy.
catch it on its horns or something.
That's horrible.
I don't know, like how else do you plan?
Goats are
getting
pretty
them on?
sturdy. I've watched a farmer grab them by the horns and like lift them before.
Okay, fine.
It's probably
True.
deeply unpleasant, I imagine. The goats probably
Oh.
don't like it, but
Well,
Yeah,
you're
because
up.
their horns are like set into their skull, so they can take it.
Yeah.
Unlike animals
so-
where it's like growing from their skin.
So hey, here's what I'll do. Before we attempt to lift it out, I'm going to just give it a rousing splash, so it has some temp HP.
sure.
Be feeling a bit better.
You invoke your deity. You invoke it's Lanrelai?
Lie.
Yeah, you invoke Lanrelai to give this goat a little support.
Splash it with water.
Don't worry, buddy.
You take a bucket of water and pour it on the thing and the start.
Now, I'm going to need an athletics check to.
Blue.
I got a button for this. To try the rope around its head without it like freaking out, and then I'll need another one to lift it.
Alright.
The check is the
Kala,
same,
I
so you
think
can
you've
just press
got
the button
athletics
twice.
too, so you can help.
I can.
Alright.
+7. Would I be the highest?
No.
I'm one up.
There you go.
All right, I will. This will be assisting.
Yeah, so just 15.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Sure. You did.
There
It
we
is
go.
6. You do get another hero point. The hourly hero point does trigger upon the. Yeah, that is a successful aid.
Excellent.
Tatella helps Carmel begin peeling the other goats out. I assume with the roots.
Down in the pit, you got tree roots out.
The other goats are significantly easier. The reason this one requires athletics is because it actually moves and struggles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're not heavy, it's just a matter of getting it out without it falling back in. So, yeah, I'll need that athletics check to rope it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You get a great,
just that
you get
easy.
a tight grip.
Good tongue.
Your second athletics check here you can make with a +2.
Okay.
Give him another aid check prior.
Oh. Oh.
It's
That's
fine.
It's fine.
It's just not a. It's not a minus. So.
Yeah, it's not a minus. That's
Yeah.
all that matters.
There we go.
You managed to pull up the goat. It's tired, it's hungry, and it's injured. It kind of just sits down. It does not have the energy to flee. And it being roped, it's the thing where when you have an animal who's stuck in like a leg trap or something, and people come to let it out. A lot of the times, they might snarl and like growl at first, but they end up kind of going immobile, accepting their fate.
Yeah, they just
And
kinda,
when they get let out, they kind of just sit there, kind of confused that they didn't get killed.
And
So
where's the-
that's what's happening right now. So it's just kind of sitting there.
All right. Maeve will approach and is first going to offer it essentially one of her rations, like the various like oats, nuts, and
Carmel's the one with
dried
actual
it'll-
animal
it-
feed.
if you're feeding it, you
Oh,
can
true.
take one of my animal feeds.
Oh, thank you.
It'll
Okay,
absolutely eat feed.
We give him the
Or
animal
actually,
feed,
they're not
and
probably too salty for an animal.
And
while he's busy eating that, I'm going to, if I can, I'm going to treat wounds to get him actually fixed up.
In the background, Sotella and Carmel, you are fairly easily able to get these goats out of their holes.
Hooray!
Iron the cud.
It probably needs water.
Well, we got plenty of that.
I like to imagine when you splashed it with water, it did start to lick itself to some degree.
Yeah. So Maeve will give her water skin over to Lumen to keep it drinking and further distracted while she goes ahead and treats its wounds. Let's see how we do. Wow.
You treat that goat's wound so crazy. You managed to patch it up, and it's going to pull through.
It's
It's in relatively good health.
Hooray!
Good job, Mr. Goat.
Actually, that does make me curious. Because we sort of like established that this was felt semi-reasoned, but are these like decomposed?
Not really. Like
Probably fell in recent.
you can. I will allow you to do a medicine or a nature check.
It would probably be a medicine check, which means. I mean, I think am I proficient in medicine?
Well, I think it's
I'm
the question we're more. I think the question more pertinent isn't how decomposed the bodies of the goats are, but more like what is the age of the traps that have been laid, because these traps could have been here for a while.
Yeah, this is kind of just like I was just kind of curious if all these goats were like in a herd and two of them fell and they all fell in.
If you want to
Because
know
the traps
that,
can be here for a while.
crafting would be for the trap.
That's Satella's job.
So the goats, the dead bodies have been here for no more than a day or two.
Yes, they're probably just a little tiny bit like musty at this point.
As for the traps, it's hard to tell their age. They're clearly not ancient, right? There is mild rusting on some of their iron elements. You can't really tell when they were last set, but you can tell that these aren't a band with a family.
Actually, I guess a question we didn't raise when we dealt with the monitor lizard and we found a severed hand. Was that just completely decomposed?
It was not.
Then there's
That guy
probably
died
like
recently.
there's probably like a poachers group or something present on the island.
Carmel's gonna take these two goats and kind of just like drag them to the edge here,
Probably
so
fall
that
into a pit.
if another animal just like comes to scavenge, they don't just end up falling into the pit when they're doing it.
That's a good idea.
Alrighty.
And that's where Satella falls into the fifth pit.
The goat gives you a knowing nod and will trample off into the underbrush, knowing that it has allies on the island, and as so do you. The goat will remember
The
this.
allyship of the goat.
Goat will remember.
The goat will remember this.
The goat
In
the
our
goat will show
darkest
up
hour.
when Rat
There
We'll
is.
arrive.
So I will just say there is a module to create those pop-ups in the corner.
Oh,
To say like the goat will remember this or the goat liked that, like in Baldur's Gate 3.
that's really funny.
There's a module that does that.
But yeah, the goat will turn up when the rat does.
Their
Yeah,
venom
you're back
will
on the
be
map.
legendary.
This was a relative dead end.
Yep. So we go
It's
back to the
definitely
crossroad.
interesting. Maintain traps, maybe poachers. Why would they be barefoot?
So we go back.
Maybe the goats eat their boots.
I
Up. Then
believe
we go this way.
Time to scan the final option before we cross the river.
Oh.
Oh, it's the same option.
You end up back where you fought the monitor lizard. No
We check in the
signs. There are no signs of the monitor lizard.
It got sick and went to throw up.
Can we check the hole if there's no signs of the monster lizard?
This hole leads to beyond the scope of the adventure.
Oh.
Oh shit! It leads to the Darklands.
It leads us to the kingdom of the monitor lizards.
The Neefdom.
Alright. So I
Let's
guess
see.
I guess
Circle
we have
back over
fought-
to the crossing here then.
fording the
Yep,
river.
you're on your. This is wherever you arrive. You'll be on your 7th hour. You wish to go this direction?
Yep.
Yeah, probably check the crossing and then head for the camp.
We just trudged through the river.
Another
freaking
crossroads as you cross the river.
Then I will
we
go to
head
the
south.
right one if this is the last thing we're checking out.
Yeah. I know what.
I like these little dotted lines, by the way.
So do I.
I have a pretty
There
good
are-
guess as to where progress is, so let's avoid it.
Yep, they're on the dotted. There are better dotted lines on the map itself, but I can't reveal them without revealing the entire trail, which is
Makes sense.
annoying.
I guess you can do that at the end then.
I can do that at the end. It's true.
Let's check it out.
Yep, I'm getting it ready. Ooh. Da-ba-beep-bo-bo. We're back here again. Ooh.
Carmel, you need to stop.
That's a campfire.
At the
Wait, go prone again, please. That's really good. That's just really good.
It's so good.
Now you notice. Yeah, now you know how Tank's been harassing us to try with the Tusk too. Because he does the same shit with Eowyn.
Good.
Yeah.
Before you lies a clearing. Up and ahead of you, there seems to be a pit dug into the ground.
Oh boy, we love pit.
Can I get a survival check? Or
Now
and
it's
perception.
perception.
Survival or perception works here.
Okay.
Okay.
It
I
just
do
seems
not have a
real
button for this.
suspect because
Are
everywhere
you
else
guys
we've gone.
rolling perception? Because in that case, I will roll survival, so you vary up the skills.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll also roll survival.
There it goes.
Yeah, I will say it just seems very suspect that everywhere we've gone, we've only seen somewhat digested hand, barefoot prints in the dirt, and now we're seeing a fire pit.
Yeah, somebody's been here recently, but it seems like I don't know. It doesn't seem like tribals. If that makes sense.
Yeah, as I've said, it feels like the animal traps make it seem like poachers, or well, not necessarily poachers, like people here to hunt.
The thing I'm taking away from it is everywhere they've been, they've done their best to hide their tracks. And now there's just a fire pit.
Also valid. Do we
Like,
get any
it depends on what Nova
Time with
says.
SMR.
Have we seen, like, do we see a struggle? Is there abandoned supplies? Or is this just a fire pit?
Satella twirls her hair as she begins musing aloud. I don't think there's any records of native people here. And
So, 1 second.
who put those
I
gorillas
need
in
to-
charge of the music or the instrumentation?
Naughty dog.
Yeah. Yeah, but Satella begins twirling her hair with a finger, and she muses aloud. I don't think there's any records of native peoples on this island. But even then, I don't think any of them would make traps like that.
So, Carmel,
Yeah.
As you approach the pit, this pit is 10 feet.
Big.
You look over the pit, and it is
Oh,
full
it's
of
full of
snakes.
snakes.
Snake pit.
In addition, Satella,
Snit.
there are bare humanoid footprints all over this location in different directions. You can see
Oh, it's a ritual snake pit.
you can see points that look like portable workstations. Various things were set up here and then moved away.
Huh. Alright.
At the bottom of this snake pit, you see a skeleton clad in leather armors, wield and hold a discarded spear lays across it.
Alright. Do we start blasting? Or is there some way you think we could disperse the snakes? Do you think there
I
might
guess
be
what I was
realistically,
asking used to
they're in
are they
Go ahead.
the snakes appear to be trapped in the pit?
I'm about to say they're in a 10-foot pit. Snakes aren't really known for climbing sheer walls.
They are. You feel like the bigger one could definitely get out of the pit. The smaller ones, you're less sure.
Okay, question.
The pit isn't like sheer like walls. It's
Yeah,
rough.
you
They
know what I
definitely
meant.
could get. Yeah.
though.
No, they could get
question-
out of the pit if they want to.
Question:
Mhm,
Is
mhm,
that
mhm.
token accurate to what the snake's actually doing?
No.
Okay. I just saw the hand. I was like, wait a second.
Are you
I'm
just
gonna
gonna...
Um,
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm
Loom-
just gonna put the pole in there so they can leave.
I was about to say Lumen's gonna take the 10-foot pole and like lower it down like a pool cleaner.
Oh, that's
for
about. The Nova
for
said that they
snakes
seemed like they
around.
were able to leave, so now I'm just poking the snake.
As the pole approaches the bottom, they hiss at you. They hiss at the pole, not you. When they hiss, you can they open their mouths, revealing a white pattern within. Clearly a threat display, but it also, you can see that they have these long fangs.
Cottonmouths.
Carble, please. Please go back to normal token.
She is?
Say what?
Yeah, she is normal
Wait.
token.
She's been normal.
On my screen, she's still the goat laying on the
Am
ground.
I still the go? No,
Let
I'm
me
normal.
refresh.
You need to stop messing with your token, Max.
Let me
No, it's-
refresh. That's.
Let me-
I thought you were still goat mode, and I was like, this is
Yeah.
funny, but like, you're overlapping the pit.
No, I've been normal goat this entire time. It's
Okay,
only like
that's
while
me
I'm
then.
grown.
On me. I'm sorry.
Sorry
But yeah.
for boiling your brain.
Oh boy.
Wait, why did Maeve switch back to that's weird?
You can change
but yes.
So are you a goat
Um,
still?
Fortnite favorite.
My
Ham
end,
was not a
I
goat.
can no longer be a goat.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Ah,
two caramels.
You were still a
My
goat when I refreshed. You were just a green
Just-
goat for whatever reason.
Just budded into a second caramel. Yeah, Lumen's gonna try and like hook one of the snakes onto the 10-foot pole,
Okay.
and then the moment like the snake is on, she's just gonna like swing the pole and launch it into the brush.
Trying to think of what check that.
Athletics.
I think athletics work, but the DC is a little higher, as it's a lot more flingy. So, well, I'll throw an athletics down.
Satella just kind of watches this. She is furiously paging through a book that says snake handling
I have-
for dummies.
Paula, do you also have a pull?
Oh, I was just gonna help with the poll.
Oh, okay.
I'm liking the idea that Carmel is the most biased, like trainee druid possible, where she doesn't give a fucking shit about animals at all.
Yeah, so it's difficult. They keep slithering off because this pole specifically doesn't really have a hook at the end. Or like a grabbing bit.
Yeah, it's probably
You know.
pretty smooth.
So it's very difficult to get them to stay on the pole.
Satella has a bright idea. Using
Oh?
using a megaphone, a squirrel, and some rope, she
I hate you,
combines
die.
the gaff and the 10-foot
Die. Die. That's not how this works.
Would you let
kill you.
Satilla lash together your gaff to a pole, Tala?
Fine.
pole.
Okay.
No, I'm here pointing that.
What it's worth, I have a climbing.
I mean, it's like a DC 10. I could do that.
Yeah. Satella just...
It's not that hard.
You witness as Satella actually has a surprising amount of proficiency with rope tying.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
And she makes
She's a student.
excellent fly knot to keep the pole and the gaff together.
It's relatively tight. You now have a pole long enough to reach the bottom with a little hook on the end.
So now you can fucking eat the snakes better.
If you'd like to retry that, a new athletics check. I'd say a grappling.
It's just a bit like a Loom's just like, that would be pretty fun.
You manage to get a twofer, and you deposit them over here. They then slither off into the jungle, disturbed from their nice, cool hiding place.
I had a feeling they were enjoying that.
Okay. There's still one more small snake, and then the big one.
Yeah, Loom is having luck with us.
You can also try survival checks. Would also work here. Oh, okay. Well, you fling the last one, but the big one's a whole another deal. It's a little
Do I
too
need a
big
new
to.
button?
It's a little too big to pull hook out.
Mm-hmm.
This is some kind of constrictor snake. It probably weighs 80 pounds.
Oh, Tala's used
You're gonna
to
need
that.
something a little meatier than it. You will not have the leverage to
I
move
grab
this
Carmel
thing.
by the horn and stick her down foot first.
Hey, squirm and struggle just a little bit.
Just
Do you
hold it.
actually? I assume you don't actually.
Please don't.
Is this real?
No. Satella looks
Would
shocked.
Tank consent to it? That's
But this is one
exactly the
old
gift.
Pose. Is that on the Toronto pose? Like I pick you up with her and like I squirm and struggle just a little bit.
Mm. Well, we're gonna need to go
Pick her
down
up on one of
into
her
the,
horns or something.
we're going to need to go down into the pit to retrieve the body.
It's true.
This
That's why I have a
thing
climbing
isn't going
kit.
to leave.
Okay. Who's going
Yeah.
down?
Before we go down, can I try one thing?
Yes.
I'd like to intimidating glare it.
Okay.
I was gonna mention command an animal because I'm pretty sure the snake is more or less indifferent to us.
Oh, if you want to try that first, go ahead.
Because this thing looks like it can climb out, so like, I'm thinking you kind of just like command an animal and then poke it. It's like, hey, hey, man, hey, can you
Yeah.
leave?
As you prod it repeatedly, and it gets annoyed, and it begins to slither up the wall a little bit. It's very slowly making its way out.
Hey, do it again.
You could wait 10 minutes, or you could keep trying checks.
We're not in that much of a hurry, for what it's worth. So, I mean, I certainly could try it again. What would the party prefer? Try again or 10 minutes?
I think we can work.
Yeah.
Alright, you wait, and it eventually slithers out of the hole.
Stand there staring at
Very
the snake.
slowly, makes its way into the jungle, where it then immediately like turns around and just sits there.
Alright. And then we begin climbing down the hole. Carmel just walks. Wow.
+1 silver, long spear.
Yeah, that's a fucking upgrade.
That's a pretty big deal for Lumen specifically because she upgrades the damage dice for simple weapons.
Yeah,
That's true.
I think
Very true.
I think you can just change your icon on daily prep too.
Correct.
This skeleton this skeleton is dressed, by the way. It has shoes. It has shoes, it has pants. It's wearing studded leather armor. It's like kitted out.
Okay, so not a
When you start, if you start taking off its gear, like the leather armor and stuff, it's a lot. There's still rotten kind of desiccated flesh stuck to the bone internally, while its skull and like anything that was exposed to the air has been kind of picked clean.
Ugh.
It's not a lot, but it is there.
Leather belt.
I might take that stud leather armor.
Go right ahead.
Oh, you have the stats for it?
Does it require strength?
Yeah.
I think +1.
Studded leather requires 2 strength.
Oh,
I will also say though, as light armor, it doesn't have a.
It doesn't like
penalty to
penalize
speed.
you a lot if you don't have the strength. It's not that much of a concern.
In fact,
I am-
I'm looking at it. It doesn't even have check penalties.
it has -1
that's
check
funny.
penalty.
Yeah, okay. But that's not the worst thing in the world. If
It's
Ow.
good for you because like the best part about it is that it's a +2 AC, 3 dex instead of a 1 AC 4 dex like leather armor.
I
If you're
want that
proficient in
armor.
it.
Anyway,
Is there anything you'd like to do with the skeleton? Would you like to do any checks on the skeleton?
we'll
Would you
do
like to
some
bury
checks.
them?
uh,
Okay. What specifically do you want to know?
hey Maeve, could you
If
pull
you
out your
do
phrenology kit?
Don't
I was gonna
phrenology
mention
the skeleton.
medicine
This isn't
check,
Pathfinder
right?
1E.
I mentioned this as the medicine check for Maeve. As you can check for injuries on a skeleton to see if it died from weapons or was just eaten by a snake because you will have like chips or broken bones in a different way.
I'm more
True.
interested in knowing
What?
what kind of ancestry this belonged to.
Question.
Also quite relevant.
Third point of if we can find any identifying marks, you know, like the armor, perhaps it might belong to a mercenary company or
Yeah.
something
Okay.
along those
You know, we
lines.
just start like
Probably society-
investigating
probably
this
society
corpse.
Let's see. Oh, sorry.
Can
I
I,
got buttons.
investigate with esoteric lore to see if there was anything occult or ritualistic about the death?
Yes, you can.
But I imagine the 13 doesn't work, so I'm just gonna hero point and I'll use the button.
Okay.
I have no more hero points.
Oh god.
Cool.
Alas.
So the cause of death is unclear. However, there are chips and marks in the bone that suggest rough treatment. As far as markings on the leather armor, you do see a marking. It is specifically a marking that would denote them as a member of an expeditions guild.
Okay.
Now, this guild is not one that's represented in Argenta. It is one that is represented from the mainland.
So at some point, a group from the mainland came here.
What were they doing?
I mean-
here?
I mean, saying that, like, we're also a group from the mainland.
We're here for a reason. But what reason are they here for?
You mentioned when we arrived at the snake pit originally, it looked like there was indentations in the soil for, you know, where instruments and tools and stuff may have been laid.
And there are most, if not all, of the indentations in the terrain were barefoot.
That's it.
Okay.
Not con- with this guy.
Also, Satella, because your original question was what ancestry they were. This is a human.
Okay.
Here is an obvious question, since we did kind of just strip the skeleton. Were they wearing footwear?
Yes.
They were.
Yeah, they have
Nova
boots,
mentioned
so
boots.
I think what probably happened is the expedition ran afoul of the locals, and that's what probably happened to this guy.
I'm going to attempt a wild-ass, untrained medicine check to see if I can hazard a guess as to what happened to this guy.
You can attempt. I will note before that, Tala. While nothing pops out to you as specifically occult or esoteric, there is one question that echoes in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Why silver?
Oh, yeah, why silver? Huh.
Yeah, like,
I'm gonna use
I
my
feel
last
like
hero
that
point on
was-
that bad boy. Oh, well, that's a 15 flat.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're rolling
Would-
flat. Don't.
with the silver being pointed out, would May be able to do a religion check to see if she might be able to determine anything about that? Because she knows, like, that silver tends to have religious significance.
Lamplighter will think of this from the more occult angle. Especially like
Well,
if there was
you know,
circling of footprints around the thing, it seems almost like a ritual execution. You know, for the trespasser in with the snakes.
you know that silver is there are many occult, there are many creatures of dubious origins that have a weakness to silver, or at minimum their defenses can be pierced by such materials, as such materials represent a brighter, holier sort of thing. This another interesting note that pops into your mind when it comes to rituals is that this guy, if the guy was alive, they threw him in the pit with his gear. Which is a little
Yeah.
weird.
They didn't bother to
I
take
think-
any of his
Positive.
stuff.
I don't think this was a ritual killing so much as stab him and throw him in the snake pit.
I figure if you
Right.
can, I'll take another roll. I did it blind, so.
Yeah, you did it. You come to the same conclusions, Tala, for the most part. There's some weirdness going on here.
Shenanigans.
This does not look like a ritual to you, Tala.
Yeah, this was just a killing. Alright.
Yeah, I'm
Well, we got 15
Yeah,
minutes.
more unsettled the further we go in.
The mystery is deep.
That's enough time to get to the next location.
Okay, let's go to the next location. Bum, 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 bum.
Onward.
But, yeah, Satella is yapping about concepts regarding that.
You wish to go north?
So, tis the only road left to us. Waha! Skitter, 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 scatter, scamper, scamper,
Just say that as Nova looks at the list of checks the party's made about discovering new paths, and they're all fail.
Alrighty. Let's get ya.
The gorillas are following us, making the background music.
We turn around as an entire marching band.
The ape army.
The 26 gorillas have arrived.
Finally.
Alright.
from there.
You reach another clearing and spot another pit.
What do we think? What do we think is going to be in
This one, just from the the distance, it appears to be way shallower.
Curious.
I'll look inside.
This one, however, is empty.
I don't trust that. In fact, I don't trust that this is that we've got a map here. I'm going to
There are footprints here, but it's significantly less frenzied. There's less going on here. Carmel.
Wait,
You, being familiar with gardening implements as you are,
yeah.
This hole was dug with shovels.
This is getting weirder as we go in.
How did they...
Metallic, like spades, like actual ass shovels.
You needed shovels to dig this. And I cannot imagine Nathan.
It's clear what occurred. It's clear that whatever they were digging, they hit rock at the bottom and just had to give up.
That
Were
sounds
they
like
with
maybe
the
I met my stepdad. Ha ha. Ha ha ha.
So your mother is an earth druid?
No. No.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, Satella. Well, we need to borrow you for about 5 minutes, and it turned into an excavation that involved heavy machinery.
Oh.
Because they found a
that's
cool
nice.
rock that they wanted to rip out of the yard.
Well, was it a cool rock?
It was alright.
Do you have it?
No, it was about 8 tons.
Well,
What
maybe
do
the
you want?
person was looking for something. I mean, they had equipment. It stand to reason they were probably the ones who had the shovels. So, but why just dig out here?
Maybe they were looking for something.
They're looking for something.
The question is what?
I'm gonna keep scouting around this area as Satella is thinking.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Lumen's going to search the area as well. If they were digging... So there's nothing that looks like it's been deposited, like dumped in the hole.
Is there
No.
anything
As far as-
about where this hole is dug that stands out?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, is Lumen... Is there any landmark in the nearby area that kind of stands out from the
Does
rest?
this look like it's a treasure pit? You know what I mean?
Here's a button.
Okay. Let's see. Oh,
Oh,
They do not. They are not aware.
hold on, I got hero points.
Lumen is at least.
I got good eyes.
Carmel, very aware.
Wait for me.
I'm not.
Okay,
Because
better.
it feels like...
Yeah, Satella and Lumen. It's possible that there could have been treasure or something here. It's also possible that maybe they needed the soil for something else. You recall the last pit was fairly deep. It's possible they maybe whatever that was, maybe they were trying to make another. But Carmel, you look at the sides of it and you think back to the goats.
Is it different from the goat pits?
It's not really different from the goat pits, is it? But it's way shallower. Perhaps it pops into your mind that this may have been a hole that was dug to be a trap, and they just couldn't dig it deep enough.
That's kind of funny.
Is
Like,
there
ah,
like
shit. Ground's too shallow. We can't make a pit out of this.
I was gonna say, did they hit like rock?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, they hit rock at the
Yeah.
bottom. Like I said
Gotcha.
that earlier.
Sorry, I missed that.
It's all good.
Okay.
They are making a lot of traps.
There's been a lot of these holes too. Like that, the one in the last map wasn't the only one either.
The question
This
is, was
amount
the
of trap digging is not just to hunt.
This is a defensive measure.
but against what? Like a simple pit trap. Whilst the ones we found with the goats can work against animals and the unaware.
I'm going to attempt crafting again on the spikes in those pits. I've gotta think.
So remembering back on them.
Yeah. Were they rusted?
They were rusted.
Would be kind of crazy if someone. didn't show up.
There was some rusting occurring at the axle of the trapdoors. The spikes themselves were made out of wood. They were wooden spikes.
Wood.
This pit lacks any form of trapdoor, any wood at all. It is unfinished, if that's what it's supposed to be.
Well, yeah,
Well,
I know that part. Wood.
The snake pit we went across, was there any signs of that having, been covered up at any point?
It doesn't
When we
seem
examine
like it.
Curious.
I
Well,
was
it's like if
curious.
This one was made by the explorers given the usage of metal tools, and it might be that they were interrupted and didn't, or just decided it was too difficult to dig. The traps with the goats in likewise seem like something they would have made. The snake pit feels more like that happened to be a pit
Did
Now,
that someone got caught
did
in.
the snake pit seem like it was machined as well?
none of you actually did that check while you were there. I will allow you to make the check now. However, because it's from your memories, it'll be slightly harder.
Okay.
Okay.
Understandable.
Okay, but I didn't even need to post the button. So tell. No! It was actually fairly crude, as if carved by a cruder tool.
This is getting weird.
There are separate groups digging pits.
There was a
The net.
battle
It's the
here.
impression I get. It seems to be at least two groups, minimum.
The explorers who've come from the mainland, and whatever this other group of individuals are
The shadeless.
on the island.
I quickly think back to the skeleton. Was it looking? Yeah, did it look like it was throwing up crypt gang signs?
No, it looked like it was throwing up daisies, as it was very dead.
Ah!
Because I think there was actual turf war going on here.
I'm curious. It seems like it's difficult for us to find out anything more, but it definitely makes me curious.
Yeah, at the very least, we're
About what's
getting a
over here.
bit of an idea about a path the expedition's been taking, at least. So maybe we'll find more clues further north.
Yeah, so let's pop open the map and see where the next paths are so we can think that over for the next 2 weeks.
I hate that it's 2 weeks.
Listen.
Yeah.
I know.
You know what you need
Look,
to do? You
all
need
we
to
have to
kill
do is call and bomb threats until Genius gets fired.
all we gotta do is kill Cranky.
I don't think it's
just
cranky this time.
Kill World Cup.
I'll say that.
Tank, that's what kept happening at the the comic conventions I used to go to.
So,
Eh,
you're at, let's see here. Let me check.
Because we've got the
We've been going for
gator
like 7
path
hours.
that we couldn't
Sorry.
pass.
Well, we didn't pass it, right?
You are currently at 8 hours in.
It would take us.
Yeah, that's 8 out of 16.
Meaning-
during the day.
You have about, let's see, it's this season, so you have about like 5 to 6 hours before the sun goes down and it becomes dark.
Yeah. Which we do have the spells to handle, but we would not want to explore too much further in. We'd probably want to cut it here.
We
Meaning
don't know
that
if there's any-
if you beelined backwards as fast as you can, you would just make it before nightfall.
All right, we skedaddle back to camp.
That seems like a pretty good argument.
So
And we're meeting the boss here, right?
Yeah, we can move it there.
At the new camp spot where it's closer up,
so
basically.
we've got exactly one path available to us, as far as I can see.
Crossing the river again. So there's no path up this way then.
Doesn't say it. We should probably establish the camp at the lakeside.
Yeah,
In
we
the
gotta deal with
following
the Crocs next session.
Yeah, we'll be chasing out the Crocs next time. Which is good. We established that once the Crocs have been chased off, that's a camping spot. So that's essentially we're probably going ahead of her and doing that the next day, so that the camp gets set up while we are exploring further. Something like that.
Mhm.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. One second, I'm thinking something up. And that's I believe that is where we'll be ending.
Yeah.
I can keep going, but I think someone has to go.
I normally like to leave at 10:30.
Mm.
Oh, we got half an hour.
We technically have half an hour.
I mean,
If
frankly,
people have time and energy.
yeah.
But if we end it now, we are more comfortable in being able to chat post session and.
Yeah, I think that's
so-
probably for the best.
So we're probably gonna end it here for tonight. Thank you for watching. I had
Thank
a
you
good
for
time
watching.
getting back
Yeah.
in the flow of things after a bit of a hiatus on this one.
Yeah.
And
We're so
unfortunately,
back?
another
Question
hiatus.
mark.
Tune in next week, here on the Monday time slot for Impossible Magic.
Where we will be chatting about the book as it goes out to subscribers.
Yep.
Podcast mode.
And on Saturday, we'll be back for Keep on the Deep Dark. Hooray!
Hooray!
Alright, goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.